all, and Ghana is grateful. I need to reiterate from the outset.
Yara na sese wa boy ma tachamada ya bochimu emoja edi emu efrusania ana edwada no pay February busume ne da toso edunsia fimpimie no ene edwono ensia emo no nsia bo apa wonsima edwono miensa 623 live Western Diamond Television and edwada no pay Western in the morning so Arapenzi ya chama kwa badi abaye jumedi kase so baby a wo hwe yen baby a wo tie yen achama kwa so kokura so se mokoso na mo hwe yen na mo tie jumedi awdo yen na no pa nyina across the 60 regions from Western region, Central region, Eastern region, Greater Accra region, Volta region, Oti region, Ashanti region, Western North region, Blue region, half region. Blue East region, North East region, Upper West, Upper East, North region, and Savannah region. And I pay a church. Two for Nana Gropon, Oshamo Juma so. Na Mojuma and Swaba pa and Fama Massive Winya Nana Konadu Prah enemy day. I pay what some of my Sanchez. We see Canning from Pomanso Abana Sawa Maniampo Samuel Tingo Kwabana Yaro DJ Bon Mana Prep one more at time at China Pema Somo Free Sabre Ghana Nkomo and Ayeti for me and to cray a bayani. Nuna was said Assassia contribute to our quota, not Ghana. I'm no Susaniwa and Susana and I pay the Amidisa Quay a Jwadai and a set. God would never let your sweat be in vain. He will lift you up and bless you. God will never let your sweat be in vain. He will lift you up and bless you. I pay the Amidisa Quay at the Sokoto Kum at the Abu Aboswoman and set. When I'm coupon or boss, assassin will go one no. Me catch us say, Oma Bra and your qua. Fifra would tin was assassin, so I'm in your quada. Nemum no ready obe pedal. Not with shroud. I'm so wanted a mechanic wrong. That's it. Obra was assassin, Fifra would see. I would have day a man in your quada. Nemum no ready obe pedal. Obey Cassia, not with shroud. A Jordan of pay, dear Mimi Pessamino channel. So have that faith. That a radical woman fifty and your qua. That a radical wabama so a pedawa cosro. That was shroud. Not Wayo Cassia. Now one more Sriwina no. Wajra man channel so at one dance you say. Hey, and you did your way you need. Na edi enmunyam sekese edi ama otumfo awurade ana be kame una yani nkomo ofia hansam ne dia maka kire edoso ye live we're in social media platform so Western Diamond TV live on YouTube, Western Diamond TV live on Facebook. You like our page, you comment and you share. Western Diamond TV live on Facebook, Western Diamond TV live on YouTube channel. YouTube Western Diamond TV live. Join us for the major discussions, for the major topical issues, making up the daily. And a penny on digesting a group. Now, you can compare Accra. So the Atianisa and rather Shasia Nano Friday no. NPP Amanyo Kono ayese wabeda otufo nananya nkrupanse na Dr. Alhaj Muhammad Bawumia nano 31st of January etu ane ne yasia no fokoto aba adema no ma wodi nkonim ewa abato ni mu no party ni yese ombeda onyame ase na wo nanim nyam hye kase ama no ntinano Friday no mo hyasia ewo National Mosque ewo Accra na woman ne yene ni Mozambique ekosiai esomala na wode ntontom ema ala se abane ya asumdwe na yante atenkaboni bia enra wato aso Edias dan bi ko UPSA auditorium in Accra ena womukoye nkanya som kese Edias da edekoma ewurade se oboa MPP fo na ehumni ahamwa na etuo wo party ni mu se wokoyo Franka tuni no manfo se jabato party ni mu entoko beba edempa pa mu beba no adano de no ede asumdwe na ebaye ma obi a tene ho ase a party no move forward. As I speak with you now almost by 17 days nie yente atinkamoni bia e party ni mu no ejewu nya se omukoda awurade ase atumtumfo bebre ko obi asofo akuku dam ne ntire wo so ko dwumedi na sebe wonu a wo mun Dr. Bawumia contest yi na so wonu ko dwumedi na sebe party faithfuls akuku dam atwotwo wuro wonu mo kabi o nyina kwata kire ama e kama from Friday to yesterday Sunday kama pa wo bi onya adaje hwe bie na eyade a ehomeka pa wo hye akuku dam a wo mo party ni nipa bi a nanke person betimi akona we are hoping say peace ya asase e prevail our party no ebekoso sa na agia the party up ahead of subsequent internal elections one by na fe awuramu through 2028 general elections 7 December yabato e Ghana ha no bebia enso betimi fine this and many more. And I'm out for expect to say the party NPP ebetimi agie na asumdwe etimi akọ party and run a very colorful which I don't form be who nyum was here from the worship to the praises no now to say yes truly no bia fine pa kasa for kakra wo makasa dwumedi na se bia ya kama na ade ba ko a Dr. Bawumia kan ye na wasusu di okoso kan say it is only unity. It is only unity that can bring back the MPP to power in 2028. It is only unity. It is one accord. It is only one accord. And I bet me abua I'm the party NPP and we need back to power in 2028. Then no shani pardon pa PMO. Now it speaks something to the people of Ghana. But the unity that we are calling, the unity a lot of the people within the party is seeking for no. I'm telling you, sir, the unity no abba. Unity no abba. Na enyagro. Na we cry inside the auditorium ko share premises ho UPS ho auditorium ho premises ho ne baby a school for na na heli pa ebi na mu gu akire ane ahokeka ne ade a masa na obi na maka kire wo se party na ni abre se 2028 amamu boni a John Zamani mama ni NDC fo buoi wo mako position na clear entro nkontompo inabraba die animu a wo mudi ya ade ebedi akonya no. It tells you that The people of this country are fed up of the NDC. 1 year any kakranie, womu kotokro fa kura shem, adum, any adan, ubie wano pe, yasi dollar, ubie wano pe, yasi inflation. But anyway, the rate of which anyama buono, esi kwasrono, ana temwo, a minimize in this case no, nan kamani yama amamfo to tono, I am moderate. But the atono, nano nyama be to toya, spare parts bi, goods and services bia. Now you turn a fresh and film you know. We be the same price. The anti-free so be do be 50% on one city. As you fresh by that time, na number 14% and nay, Musa nam say 3 as a 4 as a 5 as say. But a near man boy is still hooping up. When you na da John Jamani mama, I didn't see you katia. Any NDC for the dada Ghana for. Entunche awokeka party ni person o medeba wo sha hontene a party ni person o medeba it speaks volume na nnu ni pebia na me person be hu omu nyame hu omu ho. I'm telling you wo mu ana to the primaries no kasantwie nsema no omu keka na me fo se awie elections ma me party wo mu nyina everybody was there. Everybody be a manta bia. I just so bia. Bia. Just say, would you know bia? Just say, where we should get our time. Now we should ni padomwa. I know mukopie wo. NPP Thanksgiving I say, I will UPSA auditorium na. A catcher say, the party is ready to come back to power. In 2028, said ye, Wamuguswa, Wamukanwa, and that's a good Americans and a pair of children. It's your mum for Basso, Atom to 4 choir, organized as a national executive. I'll come on the bar party near the I was sleeper when I go on to Wasana, where so Pia. Na said your money assassin, Montuaso, na Monfa and Comanumsa, Nabia and so intimate fine. And from the great NPP, Nabian so and fine. Samina Baumiana permanent channel. About power first on Yamisa Papa. Na Ukani Doctor Baumian so and Chia Rampomasia drew na Yamfa amount and now a penny. Muamubua tire, Emma Jimedino Kama. The General Secretary, the acting national chairman, the national organizer, the national youth organizer. And all the people matters in the party. Mobo maybe bia enso etimi e kama. Nyame hia papa. One kwankwa bia wo munya even a member of the party. Nanso mu call ye ekwata e kire aboa ye e ma djumane ne ye kama no. Nyankopon turu bo ase. Na onhyam nyina. Enti ni nyina ye nkaba mu ye hwe kwan se ye betimi aboa. Na enyema be koso fine. E dey the new patriotic party. So we any the free yeah, NPP Thanksgiving mu aseba ye ma ka cha osa nsam de bebre ana eba ye amrepom no Dr. Bomian nsam a wode tu dwanna no ye befa no nkron na ye bebe mu e de ama ya hwefo ene ye tiefo fa adwumaso a ekoso enrada ewo eye Accra no na yetimu nkomo enso ediaba minim se yentie sofo yentie asofo no bi nkomo kakra wode omode tu dwan bi kakra man na ewia yaro mpacho de ma yentie nsam a yenianom asofo no bi ere tutu dwan bi mereba yebeto aso edi efra na katia mo munya ko bi na okay ye na be se yentie yes we there minim se
who wondrous things have done, in whom this world rejoices, who from our mother's arms have blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. Oh, may this bounteous God through all our life be near us with ever joyful hearts, and blessed peace to cheer us. To keep.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Eminent clergy, our acting national.
Ura Asiedu Kokura, Deputy National Communication Director for the New Patriotic Party, within the Monkoma Kakra. Asiedu Machien. Namena do me hu ya na nso Good. Enra mo National Thanksgiving started from Friday through to yesterday. Menim emun komo ban na woni ahwefo Western Diamond TV. Ebe tima che ene na pay.
So media we can get yes, for now we are all united behind our next president, Dr. Baumia. Abubakar say in the podcast party, alignment bring unity. And the leader we are. What is left to say will be a Democratic Party, the majority decision is will be a go by. And I think Dr. Baumia on the 31st of January, basically, will be a Cochiano, over Friday, and I'm also the Kumasi of the Christian one. So great. So now we are together. And you now know if you are aligned, there is no need for any unity talks. Because that's the majority decision. As you are seeing, from now, after your original tour, I read that 24 Yami Aduma and the steering committee, or National Committee, National Council. Now, other matters will be as the party reorganization, and other matters will be taken by the National Committee and the National Council. And we are good to go. Because this year, at the party headquarters, your calendar, elections. The elections, whether from the constituency to the region to national media, the National Council will take a decision. Because the National Council of the party, and they want the mandate to determine a fixed date for elections. See, somebody can committee in there. Now, it's not. And a National Committee, now we are a National Council. Now, subsequent decision be our party will be taken. We are communicating to the broad masses of our party people. So for now, we have the presidential candidate who leading the reorganization and our comeback in 2029. We will be by because I'm for say about a quarter to 31st, a party movie chair in some fake prophecy, false prophecies near the Yamia Banavi, Media and see Takoradi and see across the country one of the most organized elections around the globe. No particular party goes to a presidential candidate that the whole nation goes into election. It's a new patriotic party. More than 200,000 people have taken the whole nation went to elections, and it was very, very successful. So now I'm for this confusion. I don't know. Namia Masa, Danyamiasi, and I'm a council will be a team or Western region. Political party, when you are aligned, it brings unity. You Dr. Baumia and Abubakar, you Dr. Baumia 31st. Akuku 24, a former Afoko, former chief of any idea of Mia Madam Water Kennedy, Ofia America by Wakotia, Dr. Baumia. I think that Kennedy made a pronounced statement here. Journalists, Bubu Farmer call. He gave analysis about former vice president in the US, and when they became presidents, they were so great. And I think that statement from Mother Kennedy saying that Dr. Baumia will be his own man to chart a new agenda for the country. It was very, very pronounced. Now, Bubanka, journalist, Bolivia, and what Dr. Baumia he joined one year, I didn't know interview because of you. Abu said, yeah.
I'm a study bia. I'm study pa.
Yes. And I tell you Dr. Baumia Okaje, when you look at the Dr. Baumia, the core character of Dr. Baumia, very humble, very respectful, very intelligent, with deep political experience. Abu Zamia Aduma by 2028, now Dr. Baumia active 20 years in our politics. Not as just a ordinary member, as a frontline leader of our party. 8 years as a running mate, 8 years as a vice president, running a presidential candidate, and again presidential candidate. And it's a one individual who popular, who named the governance structure of this country, who named the nook and cranny of Ghana, Dr. Baumia. Okay. And we the people, we are blessed to have Dr. Baumia. I've said it that we have a campaigning now. Dr. Baumia, because Dr. Baumia, they will be a wakati across. Why is he the person cutting across? A north-south bridge, a cut across. Where we one individual, we need to Kasano, he knows, he keeps a good listener, or strong emotional intelligence. No matter how you promote that about me, I was an hour saying no bonkomo. Fernando said to see actually in the field. It tells you that he is a unifier.
Yeah.
He has opened his door, and in political party organization, you have to about you who lose here and who any part of winning, and any part of the case you.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the political party organization, they don't know Dr. Baumia and a candidate, everybody must align. In none of my message, I mean, before Muchemi or Mureo, Western Diamond TV, in the political party, when you align, alignment bring unity, Abu. Okay. Alignment bring unity. Abu, for now, I know as I've indicated in my area in Toronto.
Okay.
And then a very steering committee to look at the way forward, other internal elections, how the party will take a decision.
All right.
There have been several proponents here, and I believe, and then Channel, the NHS committee meeting, NHS council, the general secretary will communicate the timelines of any election in the party.
Yeah. But as Papa, and I pay Yamin.
Yeah, until Channel, National National Council. You have a National Executive now, no partner, National Council area.
Good.
And it is a Wednesday, no part. Then you interview me, and then I'll communicate the decision of the party concerning the internal party elections.
Okay.
That we are good to
do. Say, the mate Tiano Nedia, not to say, March ya, Epuya elections, after said Nenechina, Omuya meeting you pay. Next month take Kurano because Munibre probably by July now even the national officers in Namutama Berry one more to about you not July Omutama Berry and party person elections probably by Satamayi Omunari.
Yeah, tentatively, by August, now and planning for now a party now is set.
Yeah,
that is, we have our from the constituency, the Biana said. And the Abu said, I wanted to media maintain Vidia, as I'm saying, and Yamia Dominano at the steering committee will take a decision.
Okay.
Then from the steering committee will bring the decision to the National Executive Committee.
Okay.
The National Executive Committee will deliberate about it. And then a steering committee, tomorrow morning, 11, we will do the National Executive Committee. After National Executive, 1 o'clock, we go for the National Council, and then we go and do the deliberation on the matters.
All right.
So, close by 7 o'clock, we'll communicate the decision of the party to the Ghanaian people and the broad masses of our party supporters as to how the internal elections will be conducted in our party.
Thank you very much, Asiedu. All right, Asiedu Kokro, Deputy National Communication Director for NPP. And he said, wedding kind akadada no sir. Jumedi no ye kama na emomu ena ne wochina wo mo meeting said ye waka no neck ne steering committee no ehia na wo ma hwe other matters aftermath of the presidential primaries no wo made the discussions wo mu wi a no wo ma discuss the timetable as to from the polling station, electoral area coordinators in the constituency, through to the regional elections, the national elections. One more time, say me from next month because party in the from next month in the one national elections. Not 12 times we be July almost all the national officers ne one more to abamu nyina no one more bre aso just a new people on board to steer the affairs of the party na bibia so entumi enye kama na eno so said ye esitie ene no na Bernard Kwame Antwibu Asiako Asante Regional Chairman adema the New Patriotic Party said the matter that say will fight for national chairmanship position. Nyame Yadomina party ni bien kratem to ho. Chairman to me call as national chairman. Na a week any chairman to me answers here in a certain he is done. When all the people stakeholders who matters as here and the news ready whom at woman at red dientia or person will call as national chairman. And the dientia as a MPP for to Abamano. Now Obe leading the party ahead of 2028 elections. Whatever the chair party for no. All the stakeholders are one matter in Ashanti region. Why consultation from the national level and a peninsula Badamua, no Badam the Fifi. The home region, that is Ashanti region, why a stakeholder engagement, the stakeholder consultations, now one in Peru for Asia. I can't, and this one would be a 2 money. But may catch there a 2 and years for. The only man, the only person that can mobilize the people of this country to make sure say MPP winning 2028 elections. To me, you know, fast from the urban to the rural areas. Bernard Kwame Antwibu Asiako stands tall among his peers. One more you are mutinina no. Who do you two and Sanyania? Now sure be a hoodene. And it will be enthusiasm, and it will be at the bomb border. Chaman to each other. I'm telling the truth. We're commanding the people. The man who has the voice. The man who has charisma. Or the zeal to move the people forward. To make sure say MPP winning 2028 elections. And Chaman to me. Truth be told, Chairman to me is ahead of them in terms of everything. Experience, knowledge, how to move people forward. Bernard Kwame Antwibu Asiako. Delegate no kwase we no ye hwebe nkum ntwanifa. The manner wobetimi amove the party no forward to make sure say amamu boni anto mama ne ndisi fuobuo no won betimi abeji tumi no e from nsam Bernard Kwame Antwibu Asiako. The adudo no afia ne chama wutumi no he is the man. Atu ani ne asia ne fo amutu obe ye wei enu kwase ye kasa kra bra ho. Chama wutumi is the man. What that the moral capacity, the confidence, the vim, the zeal, and the enthusiasm. Bia, we hear no that's any mubiano. Chama to me is in bulk. This time around that party in war position. Now for the first time, 1% amukwaji to me no from the NDC with a space of 4 years no is the only Chama to me. And I bet me accomplish that effort. Yes, Ramo Edu Amunkaino. They are even aware. Such a man to me is the man. Obetimi leading as the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Now, over the national chairman, some party no winning 2028 elections no anything. You are the only candidate, even including the NDC. One must no air chairman to me. I'm telling the truth. One more you are muting in a year. One more bring no. One NDC for so no air chairman to me. It is only Chama to me, and then this for them. Womusono because Gama way when I can hope as much to come here. So it's the only manner, and this is first one. It is time for the MPP delegate to vote to endorse Bernard Kwame Ntwibu Asiako to become the next national chairman of the party. I bet me accomplish Dr. Alhaji. Now, woman to maintain at the Mama Party winning elections, no. When you go as some the pempens pay, no clear, I have a copy. Monka Chama to Namto. If you now cry, Chama China, when we are now committee New Year, Bernard Kwame Ntwibu Asiako in the roadmap, Eba Batuja. He is going to tour across the 16 regional capitals, 16 regions. Now, what the news I do at the Atuja, and reasons why, assessor or no, I know to become the next national chairman of the party. And a payment so quick, now I'm Dominic Dankwa, Didi Akobon Komoto. One more Kasabier, Adiama, Bernard Kwame Ntwibu Asiako fa the national chairman Okono, Minyanua, Yabana Fino, Janino Abetim Komo Ewa. Now, Koko Krafo. Koko Krafo na Wamu Eswi. Dominic, good. Dominic, and so many more Komo Kaka. Bama Mache.
Yamia, Abu.
Now, no more, dear.
I am a dominant and be a problem. I won't think I am. You did someone somewhere.
About the Adam Hoyapa. Last week I was so happy when I saw you at the MPP Dr. Baumia office in Kumasi, Asokwa. Na mehwa ahwodini a ekuraw. Ni deda amode ta tamawu ntumi achi. Na wa mama kai me boss. Wa mama kai Dr. John Pontiokuma. Na wanu si ya chama kasa no. Na mewura ko because chama no to no to say woman kai the late John Ampontiokuma amansabu afo na just na me simitra se wa wuhom but quickly na me ma me home so wo sha chama untumi dwumadi a wode pay ene mu amakwa team members in terms of say no kasa bidiama no mo ya campaign diama no a we had to say wa sante betima any all people who matters in the region no a no masia no a Dominic komo ba na betimi ne dia fa ho
yo abu mamenta manfu afide so na minchia wetie fo no ahwefo the Ghana fo nya ntitu ni MPP4 nyina no kre abe afina dru biom se o se MPP amanyekuo no panyinfo a obeda party na no wasum na be ya na me aduma 2028 betumi afare my preference akwa aban mu na o ka se bi se bi before say do man fo so ani akaya no na me ata hotumi didi nkomo na ewa adon kuma onya no be bi kodin ba mu ma sare hosi me mo mi na ya na ye fam kranche bi o mu se o hanka bibia be yi enso ni kwa ni se ne ho mu tai tire a be
yeah
bu eno kre se she be ma Ntwibu Asiako a e kan wa so do na fe no chema wuntumi a oye abranti babunu kana me friends oye babunu bia okuta nipa enim adom asisi ai MPP party ni wode mapanyin bia mapanyin fo na omo pese oboyi omo de omo nsema babo nte so mpese omo so party nyina mra obohu the way a reception ni ko but ma won't me do honoma who say he's loved by the people. And it's not just like who say na the opposition back in before 2016 general elections no so I want to me e be show mu no I was anti-member. And say there was a new energy be abba party. We will do the things or the any journey of what thing can say we party for him. The band say would be on the first time. Be it may be a central regional chairman for 3 consecutive times. Now also be to me free. And this in some when we were in opposition back in 2016. Juma would deal with central region now even as outside Ashanti Krano, teacher my own to me dear we say yes, but my dear Yabo. Now a senate father said there would be a dinner china, the day to my bone near car once and pack a chair party for no one say. We procure where you want to say opinion now, Ubi as an offer. Ubi as a fat, Ubi a D. Name nipa betumi bi anim amia ditumi afiri NDC for some chairman Bernard Edmos na ko aye nya fe chema wontumi o nipa bi a o ka no so a o ma no homne so na NDC for won hye won o ma no homne so na NDC for won hye won because boni be say before you think he has touched answer na wo be kene won no di ka dwene ho asi dada answer be try na mo bidan ta na mo no we dika to asi da get nyamba abondin track people be saying here na man be part na ni ampa bi kaka se me se di nipa dia oboda ma oboda mfifi chama untimi ehihia mpanyufo party mpanyufo wo asantimante mu usia fo mo MMDCs usia the current regional executives, Asia test confo, Asia every rank and file in this party, constituency based. Eddie, now no the same at one in him. Now shame can say any dia month for the show more. Not say so na efe. The amount to be the organa na say chema won't be do baby to be say. The people, it is a natural love in a mouth for the came out to me.
Good.
Now, sounds of the I'm not the panigate department. So, it's about to me, Kasa. Who say, or come at him when he said the least person or to organ and party, I say. You can't tell me quite about him because me, you can't remember more me. Because a message of me, the beers and I want to know. Or do also back to your level. And I would say, I dare say, me say, me, okay. So, we need to be on an show. Or being cassette, I want to be a pepper or a pepper. Could you call a trouble for an hour only Jesus never to come? On your pay. Name the positives no outweighs the negatives.
Good.
Now some positives no outweigh negatives. So let me MP party next year on. But see, when I carbon, me are really behind them. I want to me. Now you cover party next year on. I mean, say NDC for on message you. What do you share? Is it don't get ya? Is it don't get ya? Sorry, down or kasa. Hey, I'll call me serious chairman, like I say, but he needs someone like Bernard Edmos. I'm matching boot for boot. Every time we see guys at my own to meet me, yeah, but diplomacy at my own to meet me. So, I say, rough rock at my own to meet me. Then, this better be at my own to meet me this one.
Okay.
I never be brave, all my associate that to senior with my own to me, power to me, Abwa. I'm an MVP as I feel to my person. It's like a 2028 year. And now, of course, and you're pocket wrong. Because NDC 4 part was so. And yes, we are proud to be the future because they cut the over for 8 years and not at the weekly. As I see, SMS is Coco. You see, I is since you are. May say, Mama Sat, Naswako, 8 years later, I have done a bit too.
Okay.
You see, I will see electricity, maybe I'm a kid, no Kabushimi. Me 200 CDs, it me trouble me. See, Abu 300 CDs for a month. The same appliance is now used now.
Yes.
The same appliance that me 300 CDs a month for me. But I'm by the enough to make this in it here. It's necessary. Party for a plan in the Siane. Then you know, I don't mean 1 year for it to them. You much amount to them. Don't be a party in free. Okay, be a con.
Bama, me da se no pay free ukwada kwa beto aso di nkomo me na ase why. Thank you very much. Ebusiameni Dominic Dankwa were one of the communication team members for Bernard Kwame Djubu Asiakwa, we team member for the national chairmanship wa okon ho na no pay meneno edi nkomo edi afa adwuma wo ma sha ase in the region ɛne baabi a wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn de bɛkɔ akɔ wie ɛho nkɔmɔ ɛna mene no adie no na ɔka owie no yɛn na mi di ano no nso de abɛwie toɔ no wɔn mu na wɔn yɛ koko farmers okurom ya NPP wa konwa so a ne yɛ ka sɛ mo ntie NDC fo mo ntie NDC fo mo daadaa mo no na mo ka sɛ bi a yɛboa na mo ka sɛ yɛboa yɛto aba no wie yɛ akɔsisai NDC fo yɛ aka kyɛ Ghana fo sɛ Akufo do we incentive we wicked we Nebuchadnezzar na atufo si ya we minister for finance sabi dem fia gold board what they see we ye ani fi kwata dem ne ayi fara squat for suma begina ye di Akufo do atam arikopoku ya we minister for agric ya ka bi sa bai timode ana kokokafo esi nkomo 6,000 and 7,000 and about 3,100 ama womu na this for the winning elections no a womu dey a bag of cocoa the size 64 kilogram no womu ade be 6,000 and 7,000 per bag womu winning elections ba ya pe na nu ya de yayi 500 pound am to so Akufo de ja no 6,100 no womu the 6,000 3,100 no womu the 3,500 3,600 nanu ya ba ya 2015 2016 year ya kokon sisi nu ba wie ye ya ayi NDC fon kam yentia wo me se kokon no wo mete so na me ka cha me mante go ahaya na me tra ka ese dia na me information na me nya ne se kokon bo no amante so a wo me ntimi ntwa akuafo ne ka me kan ha ya ana so me kan na abem no as me can a man almost about 2 months ago no and that's what me can abem no koko boni na matese no na yete krum ha na mo de Ghana for adwiri edi agrose ya mpanifo a yato abama mo de Ghana for adwiri di agrose ya na de number wo ka che every 2021 up to date NPP NDC aban ko a na ati koko buo so NDC aban kwa ana set record Ghana ha say cocoa baby a bag of cocoa dru no ndo ba ya watimi ateso NDC aban kwa na sa ade no 2021-2022 season ya the 28.50% ana beka ho 2022-2023 21.21% ana ka cocoa bag bo ho 23-24 yeah, the 63.5% under the era of the MPP. In fact, 2014, 2024, 2025 cocoa season, MPP are buying what the 124.6% and a car cocoa boom. 2025, 2026 NDC buy what the just 4.50% per and a toast. And the 12.27% ever to score. And I want drop it. What is what? By a negative of 28.63%. Missy, many free ye. Nian Tibida. The Atiana say, I about to Kokomo, which would enter your gracia. The Atiana say, about to Kokomo, about to Kokom, and one yet ye. Yanma a free Kokoshi to Wudo. Nkoma ya na yete no but this is the first time yet menya cocoa haircut under the supervision under the leadership of incompetent John Dramani Mahama Atufosin administration say yet me ti cocoa bag yet me ti cocoa so Ghana ha minti bi da mani free ye me cham for me cham more than 45 years me ko be 50 years minti bida say timiti cocoa so Ghana ha cocoa bo eteso dan fa bi nka ho ne eteso NDC fo ya mo se body a bag of cocoa abekọ 6,000 no e dey na mateso kontompo na braba trufo atrosam na mu gi kire Ghana fo na a bag of cocoa na 3,625 Ghana cedi no jamama amamuo NDC amamuo boni nti Is a cocoa bag are dropping from 3,000 at about 2,587 Ghana cedis. Now, when we are, Jaya name ya and say, woman cost them. Jaya me and say, the woman Bonnie Omadi nature, woman cost them. Woman call Gramofas them. Akoto, yet your Bunsamso, yet your Bunsamso, Yahuria Koso. Akoya, Halawakuba. Juma woman Jena, Modia true sex Ghana for. Modia true sex at a cocoa for. Namu Baya. Mantimi and Fabia can one maintain a coup for the dear. No moment so at about 25 million per back. Now Cocoa Crafono say some intended massive demonstration way. Someone to me and ya make come on some view that our platform we so. Was ever say no man this for at the margin of the agro. No man end this ya bay, John Mama by way, what the margin of the agro. Sao mami bi ado kokoda o papa bi ado kokoda o ofa bi ado kokoda de me kan betiase koko adwuma ye ho edene ansa na koko wo betimanya bag of koko no na bra wa bre na sofa wa sofa na eka wa bo you have no idea na ene de atofose koko haircut ye na omo yes ai we do ma ade pa video mo fonto ma sa ebebo so mutina wiase di boni wey atira kokwa kwafo a atofose ani John Jamani Mahama ani Erikopoku ani Kokobod man no a wanu wako kokko fomu a wode etiache akonyamuno a chese enkansuoda creature no atam ya kokko fomu. Can you just imagine now such a character what me ya Cocoa Board CEO in this country, any serious country, any serious president, Bia, what person will my papa no one first I got my way. Randiabe, Enquire, Cocoa Board CEO, who has nothing, who was zero knowledge in agri sector, zero, negative zero knowledge, and we go cocoa sector. When we say for cocoa, in fact, who do cocoa to? Now the papa at I'm telling you, one difference. Randiabe. Meso de bofeto na the cocoa to one difference that I'm telling you he has a zero knowledge on cocoa sector, but the same incompetent man and to mama everybody do so make Cocoa Board see you how I want mess it up cocoa sector. Now you have all these candidates and characters wamulidi as frontiers in the Greek sector. You could see sir ya both from say tum. He has zero knowledge. Our great sector. Na cocoa kwado no ho hwe. When you come clear fast bo cocoa. When you men na ba cocoa. Na ma fan so me Cocoa Board see o. Hwe dey to ba so. Na no join news. Hwe dey Konadu. Hwe was schooling it down. When we see in the cocoa sector. Oh we are sponsor be at your football demonstration. Now leave the cocoa sector no for those people they are enlightened and embrace wo metinya amane cocoa sector. Na mame nkona mene nana boache monkomo nana mache
yeah
nana kasa edema cocoa kwafo Ghana National Cocoa Farmers nana say a bag of cocoa from 3,600 dropping to 2,500 cocoa farmers in the country sa ebuo we muso say
yo menya medase ena mechia atiefu anopayo mutio ese ewiase no obia ebo bra konanim it is a okudru baby na wo sa ati ba fom a yenkugo kase pa de ma nti de kan se enye de na so abalisa se ye koyenim na isa ba ye kia na it se yigina faako nti aye appearance man na say ayawdie pa de ama akuafo aye kokofo
anti nana we no saa na mo kan say anu anu no nti abana teso ntino mu beso mu saa na magene saa abrako a nana sawura fia mamenka o abra na saa aban we wo position no asamba no anka ntamu kokwakwafo One can say bag of cocoa, and I said, you have 6,000. Nana want to say, no.
Mete.
Nana ban say.
Met or say, Sab appear chair muno. Na cocoa. A bono, etimi koya kudru 120 million. I 12,000. Samre no ne ya banya nkobema 6,000. Na oba yiso a obi ekoko edikan na semo so san kan ne se amano ne adwaso no koko bo bi ebeba no obema yen 70% aye o ha mu chichi mu aduoson eno so met 89 so ye ni da kwan se ye di eni bi akire pa asembiri bia koko na be kosoro no the bebe bi ayense be pre adi 70% ya wakano na nya abai we nko abai bi obebe bia no sisi sanse mato etrim na sisi o mama yate asese amano ne adwaso no so yate so eno na ama ne kan ye den if say me meti ase a asem de o kan no wakano kure o de body e kodwaso ko e body e nebu adwadifo no omofa ne fo ni boye de ani demand na kosoro no mo so demand price bi arbe ma no beto
yeah
the santi they say ni se bo na kosoro no wote so de ani enkasamri asemo esi eso enuti na ayesi ye no musu atwen ope ni nyina ye steady game plan no enti enye ye de nanso meti ase wo fa ba bia adwama nso so mo de ko no ebo na ba fom enti se kuku no matise enkoye de o mani ngo ebo bebam ebo re bam no oton no nya fa so ano so o de sa abo no aba be so ye de awati so na ye timi ekoye ni
nana wan ko to obere ye skadi ati kuku o de tiamuka
no de o sha kuku yesika no ekomia bibiri ye fa so o munya ye ho no o mu di bi ka kwan eso ku afonya yen kwa na ye fa so omo di bi ye hospital Ministry of Health wo enye yen kwa na ye yare ko hospital omo di bi ye education adisua no so yen kwa ma ne ko school enti akoba ne se ya omo enfo mutimpim ni ba bi o benye sika omo de beba abetu aku afo ye kana mayen no omo de ato enkaye no eno na de ehia enti nyese koko ni go ho fine marketing strategy
yeah
bi ani wa wodi dwade ne ye fo anu afa na de se mede ko makoje adufu de obra woto na boarding enti no o ya ban ne koko board no de omo na epna ne ye hihye de fasa de abai ho enti omo nya hihye papa bi fa ho na mum de me de kura ne se omo anu omo de omo kan ebo fufuru ya infect se yentue obi asika man na emum efi na ano na otwe twam yi a mo de asam ne tu dwa na affect eti yebenya botre kakra
okay
ku afo no so yeni mo de ye fiti plako pejeri usisi aye mpene it is asam we no aye be se padi ko na ya taso no be gansafo
okay
pere ya ho bibiri na emum ye hwe yeni mu se kene bete na enka ho se aye dwedie ne de ekosoro hwe last administration na kokoti me ko yakodu 12,000 ene na aba beduru 3,800 3,900 4,000 eti ni mu yie se nyame na oye okuafo pani obusu tonsuo wo ne bire mo bra opesi ni nsuo eto ne de koko na be ko yie aban ne npanifo no mo hwe no mo tototo ye papa
okay
na se de maka no koko scan e kom ya bibiri it is ne koko scan no asay anasa akofo mo a be do benya bi o mo de beba ma yen ekuafo no abetwetwa akama ahye ye kura na ye nya adwuma ne ato aso no ye be
nana koko akuafo ni bia o mama de se ebo keto o ya ba wedi amom de enye o koko fo ko matoja magala msefo no afutuo be na de be masafo no
bini ya da sepa na obi ampuni timadwie ofa mimina ho ahometia obo wani so edum nya botre na ye chase no na koko no me fansa afi twem ya na yɛtumi kɔ yɛ anim akɔdu 3,006 nti ne nsa ba 2,587 a ɔmu nya botere aduane de esi hɔ daa ɛte sɛ nyame asɛm ɔsɛ ɔsoro ne asase betwam na me nsɛm mu hɔ daa eti emere pa ba yɛne ne bɛkɔ emere bɔ ne ba so a yɛne ne ɛbɛtena na nkyɛ koko na bɛsa akɔ so yɛne mu baako ne sɛ adwama so no obi a koko ne nyinaa ba mmere korɔ Cote d'Ivoire de aba Togo de aba Ghana de aba Cameroon de aba ana amai bɛyɛ nwɔtwe kɔdu ɛne dua koko obi a de ne de ekodwa
ba na wo asɛm a wo kan wa ka me Cote d'Ivoire fo bo de de 3,600 mo de no de ba bi agina le gina yes na ne adana aba 2005 Ghana na koko de Cote d'Ivoire de wasoro
na me hu ni sɛ management amfanifo ɛyɛ na arfa ɛkyerɛ sɛ sie nyina ɛkɔtɔ ne fa ko no ɔmo de mate so ɔmo de kɔɛ ansana ni nyina ka ho na akɔbu amanawe eti yenso sese koko na ɛso asa 7,587 sambra menu ameno ka sei kuani pa oye kuani mapa pa na ebi obetini ate 5 bars abom na 10 bars na okwan kurase o mamu fususa no akoye kilos enunti ebo we no hadwen de bat dan ha ekese nesise koko no ebi ho eti entrance koko ne mra ho mani nyi be bosume siam mbre mo ne de ni mu se koko no so mo de ko no ma lusu abeso ati drum de ko mo nyesta ye wa twayim ba bi bia no ye be pre agye fa nesise ebo na omo amayate ase se eso ati no eno na amaye di kakra.
All right, opani ma na ase no pe na nyame show pa very good. Nana Boache eye kasama for the ma national cocoa farmers ena yena ba ediafa cocoa reduction aba eye 2,587 na ay DJ Bomnyom dama no say Africa we ni kambu no ay so otuko no we say wo da fa ne news card ne to mami we say NPP was it NDC 2,587 Ghana cedi is better than NPP 3,100 Ghana cedi. Anomri toko to koko edema eyifo no eguafo no. 2,587 Ghana cedi is better than NPP's 3,100. Nanya radio super ni TV na meto akora nkasema meka kire no no. Wadwi wo fom papa otuko no. Wadwi wo fom ntuko skuna ya nkonta. Otuko no. Kofi bua ma otuko no uya nkonta da. Ye. Uya addition subtraction. Ha. Uya bida. Uya multiplication. Otuko no. Why that presidential initiative in agriculture and then unya such characters emo money these areas are sir and this go back 2,587 Ghana cedi no eya esre 3,100 per bag Ghana dem kokoko for what you from papa otuko no what you from unim dia wo from o ma senya ha eti ma we na dwama mama na appointment no otuko no wey ana dwama mama na appointment no. Now I weep sometimes. I weep for this country, and our style of dirty politics. I am Ghana, dirty politics. I am Ghana, because of cheap politics. In when a baby say, we are director of presidential initiative in agriculture. So who can ngura? Eche koko kwafo. Sir, koko bag ya. Na ekufo adu buy. Adima 31,000 no, 3,100 no. Jamama 2,587 a year. Extra 3,100. Yate. What's the matter? Says, can you see a boy? Munti Chromia, Mun cano crap, politics are muyanti, animal food, any sikamu dianti, Mun cano crap. No more the Ghana fortune diagro. Now, I say, we can now uba, otukono uba, Echo can't answer me your Becca shop, Papa Nunansa. Oba, otukono bano. what is asem yobeka said da woni munyansa because on what grounds now obeka che Ghana for kokwa for say 25 million aya asre 31 million because of politics etimudi amonya mo politics nko na muni atrust anko na muntu futu mu Ghana for ni na da meka ne say wodi pa abrabo bia wo bo wanuma sebia ukabia bebu maten etiene moya mo politics na mudi atro ade pa political gains by the end Hebrews 9:27 was here to say onipa wo wati ayatamwo eto tia na odi atro de contempo politics nti wodi atro kase we eta manfo a wonyame hia nyina politics nti 1.3 de di atro kase mu eche Ghana fo ba nya okrom ya yehwe na Zion Felix ono so akase bi was it during MPP government 2,000 Ghana cedi prepaid but can last 2 to 3 months, but now in less than a month I have bought 4,000 with same appliances as then. Yakase John Zamani abawe meka yo na mantie yabato okrom ya metra ya kasa ya mamekwo nyina yintini mantie na mkoto abama jo mama ene ndisi hwe ene prepaid na esa mframa wuto na aso na ko ene mo nko o me na media ahia na me yuso me me niam akra manfa ba kokra firi Kumasi amakroma ha jamo ya me TV ene ayi ameso fine ene fridge ketewa bi asa masa 100 Ghana cedi prepaid na beto no 2 weeks papa na ase anso kane no na de bi twakra ma bi beto 100 no 2 weeks na ase na mi kutum na muso say adai no me say osesa na tie o ti ase hwe woto 2,000 prepaid ya na ani twa boso me miensa no woto 4,000 entimi fa ni twa sa even sa 3 months no amemu obon ka mo say ai na dollar na inflation na dollar na inflation ni dollar ye twetwawe ya di inflation ni dollar ewo fufu adi ewo Takoradi market ewo Kumasi market ewo Accra market why na mo dia mumu amamu afo sa anche Ghana fo na mpani si emra yani nkaso ma ba na ba mo enjoy na mumu amamu tantanse ya amaye nyanya ti kromia family free one family kwa Ministry of Education ya ka kromia na no krom se digital secretary Takoradi constitution secretary the party bi cotton war it is one of the supermarket what be here bibie so ha ya kire mo se party no a enkwada no a jo mama ban se wo ye free sanitary pad for our students no enya papa party no a aban no ade ma ema no de bono enya papa wo se dia bonte de no a of high quality than the government no to man kwada no ye ka mo se eboa ana Ministry of Education no mu ade abeto ja se wo mu ye hwehwemu ade afa sa pad no because pad no mu fo se bia wo mu to de ma manfo enya papa wo mu de man kwada no enya papa because o mu pade efo sika na aban de ma mu twa sika kase no ma kopa de efo ade man kwada no no ma tisika ntobo no ade aso ma ta so enti pad no a o mu ye no enya papa na wo ya wo fo now ba at the party free school ba na the bonu a wo fo na mu nya serious esa jetu e de kokoto das bi mu se won timi top part e ma wo ye oba e ofie dia en na usumi hu do person kire no akwaje part from the school abandi o mo do ba e na papa no na ya koba oba no no nya implications bia what's that time no en na ko hospital enti party na mu no enya papa eti Ministry no of Education wa wo ma sase a wo mu ye hwemu na asatani over that consensus no aba say pad no sanitary pad no end of high quality no wo ma chechem mo dia andi sifo ba akonya so a enyema ya ntibi da nkwa na yetie mame ne Eric Kwakubuatin emon komo na news we no metie na mani age pa se enei empanifo asa esanya yetono womo ateso by 15%. Automobile Dealers Union nei diom de betu dwan no opani ma tie
yene na je so na apom te say
oba de adom ho ye na wonso e
anya we de we kakra anope the president why this second you I want to say as general secretary sent me the man or prophet ko tie so
e ba cho sisu bi o we say
the president visit with other media house and team. I want to cover them. I'm share.
Oh, okay. So you are the secretary to the union, right?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Okay. Do you need the same?
I'm the Benjamin Owusu Yankee.
Okay. Benjamin Owusu Yankee. Secretary. Owusu Yankee. Good. Opani, yati samu anu the statement abasa. Some reduction, the 15% reduction of vehicle prices because of exchange rate stabilizing and then abolition of COVID-19. Madaroma, the other touch repair a broad yamudia can suntia, a more mote, is a crossicana kotoka, say a tear rubber now home user. It's almost so much so by 15%. Then a man about her.
With it, me now, authentication, some information, and I will work here for an reform and yet a better okay. They only say, as someone okay, as I'm a credit. I'm done at the press release about 2 minutes. Now, they can say, His Excellency, the President, Gonda Man Mama, Eddie. Boshi edite I before say obedi banking as a president obey say the city will stabilize senabeya you give the abutina akoso na o take over no I think what they say ayoyo and I will you give the this for yes a sign city the code and the copper car at the mind at my Ghana for and see somewhere last year before the end of the year, not at least see the number from the best of this that thereabouts. Yes, they will about one to say see the not stabilizing for a period of time. A second of all was say with the carbon, Senator or be able across the Canada age because now the land and the land was not amount for me. Especially some on the Takoradi because of the high rate of the dollar. But this year, the land is actively now say the Magana force actually the impact of the reduction of the dollar. How much down sitting now on I can see and see and in 24 then our national meeting and the society and the better council 10%. It's the woman they were at the forces to call parliament with regards to the COVID levy. And so a watch of company share say obey COVID levy is a few or a MIA and an entire generation of my penny a few. If you get in the counters, any company a COVID levy. What said the United Ending into the young Magana for the stabilization of the city in Eson Paso and the removal of the COVID levy in the percentage is there. 5% from that COVID levy, no, 10%, no, 90%, not done for. Na intimento car amuntu eyiso ntutia sanity
enti enrasa reduction news you buy patronage at say pay
but what if should be mama me
say reduction about patronage say man for baby bisa car board in the tono and pay ya kwasai
and pay the cafe ko sa and your course get to because you the after for say Yabojuma na sisi angofo eba on ebe sakabo ni ade they change the name is now just say omonfena directives na ba no omofanye juma na be Ghana ni bi opese o toka de use no ultimi iron after Canada
okay Yankee mama na ase no pe wo bra wonyama e why
you miss me that libre
Benjamin Owusu Yankee we secretary at the Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana in a one more 15% reduction womote abana yene no edi nkomo kakra. So release on the bar me first or second paragraph now. Me say Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana announces 15% reduction in vehicle prices following exchange rate stability and abolition of COVID-19 levy. The Automobile Dealers Union of Ghana wishes to formally inform the general public that in line with an earlier commitment, members of the union have reduced vehicle prices by an average of 50% following the initiative stabilization of the Ghana cedi against the US dollar, as well as abolition of COVID-19 levy. The decision action reflects the union's long-standing promise to Ghanaians that any meaningful stabilization of the exchange rate would translate into fairly vehicle pricing rather than excesses profiteering. We are pleased to state that our members have acted in good faith and with a strong sense of national responsibility. So, dear na 1%1 and say dear, because of stabilization of Ghana cedi against the dollar and the abolition or cancellation of the COVID-19 levy, say ukrasika na okotoka ebuani ya jeno omatiso by uhamu nchichemu edu enum 15% na wamati afriswa eye good news pa nte mwa ka 7 ade mbese yusuka nanso buani ade no edite mo no bekono ko bisa ne buoni se usika no so a na okope ba ko na afi no wonso watimi abetem. Last week news bi koso mokaya engineer Atubuahen, former director Signal Bureau na sem wo court yeguso ayedia no na ebeto just say second accused person no second witness Albanwa na yakodi buronya no yatutu na no obe make a lot of revelation efa the course wo ewo owura Atubuahen na demonstration ene owura asoma cheme panina na wada wada so yana no nyina no de betudwa na unza yakodi buronya no court de say busumi yemu I think was it 7 for 8 or something na court kwa sitina. But court kwa sitina second witness no a oba na wo bedi adanse a ya tutuna no wo hama enti court wiwe mu a yase maame no wo yare na ne ho afa ono so a wantu court nkra bia se ebia wantimi ma enti asemu a na yaso mo tena so edi Adubuahen case no ene nipa bia ka ho no court wantimi ani asem no yati se nyame yadom a next week na case no sabe tena so. You see my can ha on several times say owura Adubuahen case no entansa omode abasa abrante no ankampanifo to omubu ase eye nhwemu pesi ya kira ankoma amfa asem na ankọ court ankoma to omubu ase eye nhwemu na nyampre ho ana yokofo no omoye na nyampre ho ana atari januafo ye epeso mugu Adubuahen hu fia anka asem no anka ankọ court. Because asem no omode ato abrante ne so no usemu dia emonti ase ade usemu dia woti ase a enye nanso abanfoforo na aba wo ba ne dai ana omode asem na kopie court umra high court udi asem no a owura Adubuahen ane no lawyer atacha kopie court a witness no ama adaya de atetesi ase no ho mfa no wonu so ama court amane case no mu pan ekosi sei enum gu ase akwa na bese mu gu abrante hu fi enti sa asem a enti no atani January serious na owo case power sa case we mu a ankomu kra and be speed up the process some person mu chinitum some person mu jali Adubuahen it must speed up the case in tentam na mu jali no na samfa na asem ko mo ba brantie kronfo mo bo no kronfo aba no kronfo kromia so awia sika $7 million you say $7 billion and we wia ediegu na personal account mu mo for dance die mra mo twetwe mo ho na say ade achi say ba me dia me kan attorney general no for nancy form court no en for nancy form na case wo mo nka so mo say attorney general case woni case ya wo muncha case nim wo muncha na say abanu ni case against owura dubu anya wo muncha case nim na sem fa na asem ko ade chese na mo gu abrante no free sa anu so asase mo so free fa muni adanse tia obi a wo boni pa no kwadu bra be di adanse tia no so a wo se me ma case we me si ye ni di akire ye be di akwese a che ko me se wo me jeri no mo atimi an jeli adubu an wokromi a mo so ni obi ka because mo gu abrante no ho fi politics amu ye no kromi a me jiro me ntiase aji so bi ante kai kese basa na yemfiri ho na yentu aso sese dia baniye yeni anu mu a wo mu wasoame magazine yese wo mu ofu pa mo ka ya last week no chere ma kra ye interview wa se yeni anu dom ketu omrase be de fie even members of parliament wo mu asante beje kokos no ensemtwofo nhyiamu ene wo mu kasa se sa 4-tier interchange ya ekufu adu aban Dr. Baumia ban ehunu anusuade hunu ko akiri na se wo ya 4-tier interchange wo swami run about no so na boma kontufuo easy won to wo mu ama akobadie ene traffic a tie no to atwa sajin papa na previous administration ni nyaaye ama shase a wo mu ya swami interchange fofia ntota ana ban no firi so okohwa ekwana nwenese sa swami run about wo for efutuo pa ne traffic a be chance na wakonu you have no idea contractors no kwano wo mo free sa atia ne sa yangotie minister for roads and highways wo say aban we no NMBNDC aban no entimi nya sa 40 no na da ya wo be 2 tie aban ni sika a do be 40 no na sina we no e aban sika no de be koye ye 40 interchange no e aban sika aya besia yakoje ya de ya sa kwan no enti wobi architectural one matnya design interchange no to a 40 eba bua ma akobedi etime akoso na woteba 2 tier it means that the whole structure no esa ya no foforo common sense say a 40 na mo simunya interested na baba 2 tier esa the whole design no musa ya no foforo construction no mo ye no e 40 construction no mo ye no de mo shase mo ye no na e 40 ana no mo ye no yeti musa mo de ba 2 tier you see magazine for say they are not going to accept it any munya man now and Kumasi for say omo ntiase na ntiase chena because it and that 40 so about 2 tier how it means that the architectural design and the structure needs to be changed and so as 40 and go amokano mo betia ya mai enu so asa baya na ba we kura dia yebebu amamu ya dia amamu no amu a dia mu ye nie kona yetim no eya ayam ya nyina o esaya ya nyina amamu ba ko jo mama ne ndi sifobuo wo mu antutu papa so saa e de krom ya de ade a eze kro etimi ya da rese ne sei ade papa be pa na ekweso krom ya police be pa na ekweso krom ya eze ba bia ye dion adwuma dada the previous administration ya ye no no na no me Kumasi abusia na mi duru adansi asokwa na me pakeye na mi wura agenda 111 ekwano no obewura adansi asokwa kromu ho no a okwa on your right hand side unse agenda 111 dan yesia peti ho abusiafo na mi tutu mu akọ na hwe dan a yesisi awie na enwura ate agenda 111 afa me gyina ho me bomani a na me su adanse su kwa agenda 111 no me bomani a na me su me gyina ho di saa me gyina ho mante ase ta na me de ma wura ko firi ho kwahye dan pa ye kukrasi ho na edan no apro edan no seye na enkura ne nkanka aside no ha so niti sa emperifu atu abamu krom ya no like womo dwene me really womo dwene na edan no ewrote materials egu akro ma ntimi anyusu awie ha ebi asase apro na kuwe pa nti Ghana ipanti abeye perifo pa ya tuaba ma wo mu Ghana ha na opi de sesa ekrasa adwenkase we na kakra bi aka wuli ska be sama complete no na yewie sa hospital no na yo postu anase fo na doctor fo kom age onipa kra nkwa no botam sika 224 million Ghana cedis at the Koto sanitary pad. Abisha Kuna ya timu no masa uwa brebubu a yehu na edwumaten na peska fagu botom na de won sabat mi asoso no faso bi so yire na oma na wabusuafo so ba de ekono abawe woni nsa papa bia de moti mamuni bia na eba ne sei enye adanse asukwa agenda 111 kwa ba bia mintimi nkoye nso na edani gu a epro edano aseye nrote na iwo minister for health go krom ha na ba trans kwabra mintaka no ba trans atwe no wonam na nsem huru na wo pekoye ba so nya sika. As a minister, you need to think outside the box. Niyo pesika a complete agenda 111 one in amwala say. And all the agenda 111 no. And now dance squad yankwa. Pro. Ebu ayewie generator keke. Ebu ayewie match keke ebesie. Ene some staff bungalows wa yebe complete keke. Bebre wa ya di fidie kwa system dada ya install pro essay omanya ya timu no na I'm so sad you see sani manioma wenti ena me chese mi huna mtia enti that is the news agenda 111 akufo do aban sisi ya no dodo no pro didwanu asase asai 1 year after say Jomama ndis aban baaye omoja ni inagu ho because omonya interested ana danu anya boka asie no ni na esai omanya yetim no na government na confirm say no kra terrorist be for one more amko attack I think Ghana phobia na womo ekofa tomatoes from Burkina Faso omoba ena terrorists one mo attack sa adwadifo mai nia ka se eyakeka truly owura Mubarak Muntaka ede krata aba bonten a kyerem se yes ede kre sa news no aba na womo atene sa se de asie no nzisa womo Burkina Faso se ekwan so ena womo etimi ekoye womo ko atake ye nianom adwadifo mai enti government ne dia ode about yes the government of Ghana. Okay, I don't know whether I'm here for you have a copy of this statement there. Let me Mama say medibema na yeah good. So the government of Ghana has received disturbing information from Burkina Faso of a truck carrying tomato traders from Ghana, which was caught in a terrorist attack in Tituo, Burkina Faso on Saturday, 14 February 2026. The Ghana embassy in Burkina Faso is liaising with the officials of Burkina Faso to visit the attack site for details and identification of Ghanaians caught in the attack. Further details would be communicated to the public. Signed, Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, MP, Minister for Interior and National Security. So sad. So union ma womu kofa tomanto sufri Burkina Faso. Womu nam kwanso bana womu terrorist attack. Mrantie yi womu ko ya ne manim. Meme ya kwa attack union ma ya kofa tomanto sufri Burkina Faso. Aw ma attack womu a Ghana embassy in Burkina Faso. Womu ne officials in officials no edim koma hwe kwan betima Faso na union mu amu koka adwemu no womu nso etimi aboa womu a eno nso yasemu a edaha ene anope mame fantia so konfama menua ba sister coach awo kwada so oba pa coach anope mame chia papa ne mo kwada so nyina ne mo hwe otumfo ne nyankropon tunu boase na wonhyira mo pa abana tenase chamba tenase krata ne bobo so omo de dodo na aba mame chia oheneba ewo United Kingdom UK we ba no pay good morning pa bibia be fa krata no so aba ai krata na ba no pay yibebu ya di nkomo menua owusu a wo Canada ano pay so mame chia na me na mase pa nyame mo yese sunsumu ye pe nso honam na ye mere to da na honam no ayemre we ya no hwenye yi na de beba no beba. Yes, the man of the moment and the woman of the moment. One also atnase. And I pay krata no boso. E be wurem kakra. Reverend Ajani Buatin. Reverend Permanent Show. We Takoradi. May the Asopano message. Thank you very much. God bless you. Morning.
Good morning.
I'm here.
Oh, yami Adam. Who na che?
Me no nti fia ya.
Samu. Say who but de biasa.
Me feel last week nyam no na ti ha.
Emom de. Akobo eduma so kakra. Say ani
elections no. Elections no wie ya na ja. Say ade free na ba che say enya better kura na say yesa me sam ho yade kakra.
Sure.
Anti ba ma yade elections no ma bia fine pa. You say oni abrani ade anu mo ni abre wa ha mo de gu delegate for no so ani ade say mo nkoto aba make a good decision, and of course decision so my man I come up yes as you free yanko krata ni street na
samo bi so ho
ade
oh se koko kriafo ne nde omo fi omo si ase na yoko but omo timi so
se ayi na meka ayi Peter Buama utuko no we say 25,000 no
2,500
yes better say 3,100
so no nim de ntia no workers because presidential initiative no special man at the agriculture no esa no be kan no
onu ne nim de ntia workers
so no ne nim de ntia workers onu no mu no nim de ntia workers ba yen asa bi bredu asa etie no
asa be na wo kan
so onipa no no aka na asem ti woni reason ti o de kasa
in terms of sika figure da ho no we dey reason bi na be kan I'm
not saying say no kan right but me catch me patch say so no ni na wakasa to no no reason ti a o de kan asem but say ye tie kira ye hu no reason ni say be bogus ana me patch ne
okay
so the reason so he's entitled to an opinion
okay
because ono here agree so man peni atena ye say bi e be do koko e be do e mo ne man peni or the president so na so but you see that issue started boy about somewhere around December last year because me kai say around the abbey or buy you know December last year 20 December make some make say assertion be so I think the best cocoa farmers omuko srano so one person or how cocoa industry mu e be kire so this is the problem you face what can say be ya fear dey fan koso what say sabre no 2023-2024 crop season no na cocoa a ton of cocoa 16 bags no e 12,000 Ghana cedis na fe what person dey problem no ebe share
the previous administration
2025 asemo but no person refer case ni say 2023-2024 crop season no na cocoa a ton 12,000 Ghana cedis.
O chama be ha ho tintini tietia o pano mpam no mampani mpam no funi pa problem. On pam na adwuma no ntimenye.
But on start a pushing blame no way back. Sana person
ntimenye ya to aba wie ya ma okoko wati wa bra na wo ho ana wo kotena Metro TV. And seven no kaka ya ma opportunity as a koko banana watch bi ase e bo no no. Unu me bo. At sa wo ba no wo live luxury life. Bua na yan trans dwene yan hye na koko akuafo no mo nto ma uja na to papa so se den.
But koko akuafo na nkasa so no they are not united. But uti a
they are not united so to them.
So tie na bo atin se be waka say politics kakra. Omo ye die kakra.
Ayo ma se. Ya de ba na aka bia ma. Mo se mo mo am ma mo ma se. Mo beto so ba ma du koko bag beje taza mo na beje.
So say ye. O say ye wa. Jama ka say ne pension ka koko a ton near 12,000 na go be mo 6,500 17 year pa and then na 4,100 no mo 2,587 Ghana bia okay
ya te
koko for asem ni
na ya say mai bia ba kromia Russia ya say Russia ni be ma bi kromia wode mai wa beda free kromia Accra mo boa mate say Sam George say cyber security team no everybody docket against him no make sure say o ma kwa kwache no no so news aba nti
ni fama abena amna ne di chire
only dike
only this case only say me
okay ko ba ne say
mediate, but I don't want to talk about it because of
because
the nature of it. It's Yenjaima ministry, no.
We nature bay.
Because Okasafa be a good gun anymore say. And I sense good man so I don't want to talk about
the internet no and I'm for circulating when mass. What you will more yana becana a good gun for mass. But it's a very bad thing.
It's a bad thing. The reason why I make us a main person make once and be brainy say, as the more I casana, the more I don't so air trendy and we share send you a tier videos ni bia ya shani ade na
what video me aba me timi nya bi ho
what can one say be I say site be they call it the dark web honum na posting no
na me say abere we
honum na posting no what you say but
video na nkasa
oh yeah videos ni e wo mu mienu baby a obehia no a obehia ase ne ne kasa no makodu
yes follow me is e uduru kromo a wo mema ni share man
nti esuna nti made that part na say oni wo mo eno na mahye and the other one I wouldn't want to
watch it it's good
nti yeah nti America say any say kan wa say bebre ni say America say nya han kwa no be ye no nya Ghana nko yes nti those victims ni binum krampa shase a wo mu edi wo mu hu ewu ni ade nti ye kan wa say bebre say ye nuanu ma na mo ye involved
see the man ye hu e man no fall ye say because on camera bia ne kiki ne kura no no eno na nti wono kasa nyana like record it
nti na you say I was say we should pay attention to details obi because obi pattern crampo to me a camera in this era of the social media no obi very
oba bi de ne de me ya pa ye hotel manager no managers no oba no wo se o microwave asai na o mebua mananya wo wie ya na akwana ya adada na o so ho se mentiase mai o man tene pa angelinu a
video no so almost so video nim sa na mpese ministry be so mo ye because general minister crab ka se nja se
she mo se president dey very bad mo just
mo ji video ni na bo mprecognize but o ba so na se minim dia be ma ase obi no ni komo of said na wa fole that ten
o chama wo say nti a ye wo mra ni say enyo bia na betumi adwen critically like the way you do
ana kwa no wodi carbon adwum pod da se na me ye or recording ti wo ba no so you innocent you have no idea about it
because once when you be ekoye bibi etisana who expectations be say obe protect mu mienu nyina mo privacy nti adwin bia mpo emma wuti say what you say nti because of those people maybe na me I don't think say you just meet me one day was me pe wudru fia was abana me see your hands bra just that day na me di wuchi but the laws are there to protect wo mo eye wɔn entumi ɛnhyɛ wɔn ho so saa no nti na mmara no wɔ hɔ nti I think they just fell victim of ne nwumedie na obedi ye no nti send the ministry ne kan we are just hoping say nkoba ne say the normal Ghana that we have ne mom ne yebetu ho anamon because enye mma no nkwa na egu omu no ase Ghana as a whole ene egu ye ni mu ase Kenya fo etu ho anamon no ye hwe say yenso ye dey it shouldn't just be say the communicate na bakeke ne mom no there will be a follow up ebeboa ma ladies
na say okotena Accra mall ho na say okọ baby a na apartment so close to the mall and to siawa no start no yes ade na no wo wie pu ha odwane ko it's a very very bad thing that me hu na me ra
no crime say ye betumi anya charges be ye miensa krampo etumi di abon
e buru kra
yeah your charges bebre ye betumi abon because I say no bota ye nyina ne say wo record na wasan di akwa kopiska because internet e sa app na eguso no your website no e yesika wo di ade koto ho no mu a e yesika manfo kohwe na wo mu etuaka party asinti your charges bebre ye betumi abon nti no ye fan wo ho for the sake of ye nuanom no wo mu sanity nti no ye fan wo ho no yankai wo mu ya bebre and back to nkomona yedie no about the cocoa issue no cocoa assembly there who say over the weekend no yedie ni die try hu say farmers ni bi kasa o yen yate ase yen hu say world market no crampo no they are not ase ho for cocoa farmers ankasa na wo mu ye adwuma they are politicians they are politicians nanya hanom na ye wona miracles ko nkraso wonom ne wo mko
last week no wo me mpesu asazanti asem south wo be
obi aba bontia be ka kire say those people no wo mu AI generated they are not organic ye ka so bibi nye organic ye den artificial enti yes nkrofo na miracles ni wo mu di nkomo concerning cocoa price na ye gi wo mu views as Ghanaian farmers no yes wo mu enye organic they are AI generated enti wo mu so mu kasa say cocoa bono eye wo mu ne mampani eye adwen no how do we describe them muso mu nye cocoa farmers because nipa bie ni ho asebe na dwin mu da ho ma me use this word no na dwin mu da ho ochama abrabo ne yeboko ye ni ma na ebosan yichi tete no time na cocoa bo ejina 475 Ghana cedis no any year na adam kwaku for do ka say o yakọ international markets I think some 2017 2018 mo ya ntu cocoa boom e wo men because na international markets na se bo ni ejina na enti papa ne ye na dwen se nya de ye betum ya so aye enti so assuming say that time no what cocoa bo so a nka se me ne ye enti no okrum ha cocoa kuafo aban ba akono wanti mu cocoa so enso mo branding no friend say Pharaoh nye kroma na friend say Pharaoh moto tu ni dia kese ne buket ne zanyi na mo de to no wanti mu cocoa so sa ben ya mo branding ne say wo ye evil na mo mpese bi beto ga na biemu yi sa ben kro ya dru branding mo den obi adwuma ye fo nyina ati na efie nso wo sanso tua wo mka wanti obi ade so na asemi akoko akuafo wo mo ekin enya me nwanwa because you're another kweku fado abai adwuma ye fo to wo mo ketum 23% at a point right and abai wo nso baaye ono 23 nimpo no mo so omani nso omo se yenye wesisi wo mo and abai we bai no be ma wo mo 9%
odika mo 10
odika ma wo mo 10 no be ma wo mo 9 eno krampo no yes enye eno no 9% ni eye echen 23% no so one more ya mo kasa ansam no the AI generated the party manufactured robot and one more kasa ansam no
okay
because ni pe bi eni obe kasa ansam mi say 2585 cedis eye echen 3600 like how
otuko no
na me mu say enye abro ni aban ni bon obon a nka e den obi secret da o de say be ntumi wasi bibi cross area no enye
because grandfather da no
a na ultimate so 1038 Ghana cedis na gogo kweri no he de ya senior omodo koko no mu chem miensa ho ebusa say bia koko ne de ba kon won ye eduma no ba kon
normally de omo ye na ebusa ne ye yamienchefo
yamienchefo normally ni koko na asa na akwa ye kweri no no nya bre
ano de ama obi say
yamienche enti no ode we kokofo de ba kon me de ba kon muso de ebu akọ mutumi anu say bia mo ye no obutem enan say bia two so use we no mo kran so kran no
anyway and to the ye de be free ma ba ye to aso na ye nkokra ta ne na be fufu bi ani ho de ana afi yentu aso nkokrata no bra.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. You be free krata no ase ewo the Daily Graphic no see truth and accuracy every day. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampeni and Unufuni Edaha and was no more foreign funds for cocoa. Say ye ko bi man so akwa pe bosi ye ko pesika dia ba beto toto ye cocoa abebo ye cocoa ho bra no was da bisa de no enya de ye be ye bim enu akire nso nya de a mineral bia ye be export e de free ye memu e de akoma foforo so say wo mu process emfa ema ye nemom ye ya ye be ye e wo Ghana enti jabre ba bebie eyi wam ko biemu na yasen aye
wam ko mu omogunu
ye chocolate ya ye be enti cocoa ni nya fa dodo onfa nkwa ama no ne nkokoton they are just doing everything possible to justify one action towards the cocoa farmers no but it's not working. Gender minister nkomo ya ye die wosi obia enya say wo share those videos no ya na ya ye mhihie pa into obia enya say wo share no so wo cocoa Daily Graphic wakrati ni many ye cocoa ekuafo asama ka yenum. Yes, say industries rallies behind 50% cocoa processing directive. One more push for the import restrictions. Send ye be to me protect your local industry. No crata fair to do me sa. Daily Graphic in a do so ebaye. Yes, say 4 Ghanaians named among 40 under 40 African entrepreneurs. And also crata fair eto sudusia Daily Graphic.
Ahenba news ni na katafa to so wotwe ana mi frase e down below na mo latin de hia ne se o mo am sensitize mba no mo sensitize wo mo sika na de am mo fanya education I didn't see we because Ghana people of course they are always reactive. They react to things as they happen, but they are not proactive. Omo ndwe hwe kan e dey am ya no no omo ndwe hwe kan asama be and stop sharing it na ade no wonu be eduru mo sensitize man you see an ye wo abefo obi space ko to the video obi bibi se na ye keken mo sensitize wo mo na de be wie peda vena mataban aba na mo jese mo ministers na head okra na head be ye o amen okra head be ye wo
ba ochama I think ne wo ken ye no crese wo se ministers ne ye wo mo adwuma but yenso timemu for ne wo se yenso ye hu ye mra what you say because who post this video na etia Ghana mra adenti no obi naked video ababontia we post when him say we leak obi naked video krampo na etia Ghana mra
o ka say your website your friend dark web do say there
dark web
say one on so ko train to visa ye normal but some cartoons even wa kwa train
there be
oh no visa
actually you not just get up and go to the website without any intent
what
website there be what website when you say this is what I'm going to do there
and make an intentions of contributing some cartoons in the Okwan you go on so watching
oh dabi
okay
only when you are here now say those videos they are not just normal videos you just go and download into what call hono na what download this particular video now which me post be our social media pages no it is against the laws of our land into gender minister ne ne ya adwen
you but I am so me education
ye mra yi
mate katafa to so me no e wo Hineba news Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana Mose awo de ko asas no so 2028 agi to me 2029 atena so a kopim tamo ye bebre ne je mama ndisi phone da ena no kosia da UPSC one mo at the Thanksgiving service as share so na sama ko kan ne se yemfa cheche ye ho because ono no se bi o as a way ayo we no we aka we no mpe we say let's forgive each other and move forward. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and I work say the one de you rafa makin so no watch him say NPP amanyoko minority mo parliament one mo be share NDC amanyoko na kopem say koko buo no ometum anaso me maintain ebo dada no ono pa Hineba news ni ye
mede the chronicle ko wakrata no na mede eto aso na sanya chronicle ya no ono de wonkasa kwa wakasa no wapenya miasem no de abata ho nti na no pay wose yenkenkan ewo Ezra chapter 7 verse 26 or see whoever will not observe the law of your God and the law of the king, let judgment be executed upon him strictly. Na banner headline nam so ma the chronicle edis asemi di buy and say yes land gas on rampage in Adan okohono mo a land gas for dwumedi ama no hom no so yie pa yes construction workers bi a yabo wo mo pass wo mo nye adwuma yakoto ahye wo mo so ya robi wo mo phones ni nyina nioma bi e ka wo mo ho bia langazi wo mo age enti yera Christian tete yo honu ono eye IGP ni phone ni ye dia bata ho enti chronicle ne text wo de ba ye nchire mu nyina ne se ne ye won pese wo be di nyame asem so nyame asem se maye mokro no na ya so ya sa se ohene ne nsam on pese wo be di so no ye se ye pass judgment on the person nti we num na ya kire wo mo no ne ye pese ye de wo mo ye bia na bible no krampa ma ho kwan se ye tumi de wo mo eye chronicle kratafa to so mi no ne miensa na obehu nsemi Dr. Kezo Latoba Forson eye finance minister nimfoni da ha ne yese ekuafo era ho wo mu eni enye bako sei efa cocoa price reduction no we de nanka ebeda beso yeso cocoa price ya tum na ye nije nso we de yese yate so nti yese ekuafo eni enye ho kra me say image asem metina ho na me picture ya da na yewura ato force na wo kasa no utumi se wogina ho nyina neni ewu nti ne kasa wo ka nyina kra no wesi ni tirase nti no so eda ha sei yase minerals investment fund for wo mo enfoni eda ha sei na yase wo mo target investors from the sub region and also eda ha sei yase aposifo allegedly cybercrime syndicate at Death Traco Estate say you anom alatafui wo mo bepiem wo hase ya wo mo bra wo mo bono social media na ye de bokro no na ye di yesi yakwa kire wo ewo Death Traco enti ano so ewo chronically nim na no pe
yo ma mfa ma reading do bokrata no enfanto aso was say the truth behind the news na kokokuafo o makam was we have never seen this before kokokuafo and they won kabrofo say be say asem ne menwa say we brudi kro bekatwi as we have never seen this before ye hunu say busue say we be da and this amenyo ko pe ana say busue say no no tumi ama ye hunu bi na kuafo no say mama wo ba ye 16.15% and odi atokokom 16 point because over 2020 2025 crop season no 2025-2026 crop season and other 4.15% and now the 12% count now that to be obi dia so ka odi 28.15% and what in whom e dey free so na ka odi 16 ko dey you are dey ko ni enja na nado dey was ko wia na nado dey bi dia ba be ka odi no for what reason odi e ka mama hwe na fa hyemu nti won so mo ntiase for this mid season crops price buy no enye kra say at 28% na nye Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia ne hokeni Haji Asemira Baumia ho fe ba mbe na mu ahwo fe na o kyerem se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say nya botrama ye ho politics of revenge in the yenja da bi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de o ka bubufu politics of revenge no enye adwuma ama wotine bi some ba be mu amudi ni awode yan pipi nei mu de aye ndc for na ma ye na kase mu ba party ne mu de intra party ne mu ne de da bi mu de ma so mbra na ba ko enim
me de the informer and am de to so na no pay informer sin nothing but the truth na what you ye tena ho ye nkohwe news ye nkokenkan newspapers yesi ene ye raken oforiata OSP ede red Interpol ayi tonu so no yesi ye
mo je fi ho ndc for no so mo ntiase
ndc misha na misi misha na Martin Kwebu me wofa na watreti na we aba na wabetreti ade na hyemo papa komu de dem ebe hyemo na ye de mra na ye adwuma wo na letter na eba ye kire se ye yi red alert ni de o matena se ehunu se ade no political persecution na wo mo nso etia wo mo mra nti wo mo de ye adwuma enye yie nti we no wo mo krampo no wo mo mra mu no de omo mo sumpo da ye delete ni permanently ye mfa bibia krampo emfa nto papa no sumpo da inti sanete inti wo so ye de yera kisi jabe special prosecutor no foni abata ho ene ye de yera keno furiata nso ada no ice for efa no no eno so no foni e de ebata ho na OSP no wakase o se assembly by we o se we are guided by law and evidence mukra mu ni evidence na mukoye inti na ye furu ho mutie wu papa the inform enim ene we eda Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no foni da ha he is calling for unity and hard work o se ekon na eda munim no e konkase pa emu otene emu nsohwe nso dooso e to nwum bi yesi se mu jata ene yebebo modi ye Pentecost ye wonwum bi
nyamena ra he no
aha nyamena ka se di nkunim ebeba me hwe lyrics no e di abaye de info ma na di we e di aba nya no na watu eti NDC ni MPP for ene di asie ni eba no cocoa politics na Yera Godfred Seidu Jasau food agri and cocoa affairs committee chair on a former finance minister Dr. Muhammad Amin Adam Anta mfoni da Dr. Amin ebe twete ne de efa cocoa hu a wo express ade abana ye ne de enya de ye oh na we nso de ne de aba bebum omo so omo ntia se chinchina achi sesi ano hu course na nkasa mpo ye nse de hu ade kro because omo announce no mo ka kire ye say cocoa price ewo international market no abafam afei de omo defender omo de ba ne say the then MPP administration eja kakese edito ho and moreover so omo default in the payment of the syndicated loans so we don't know which is which mwa nti informa ko wakrata ene de we so edi aba ene anope
ara media ndi as cocoa ne Thanksgiving ya na wo mu
nti ye so your friend saying yaro wadawro mafatu so emami yekọ tamale yenua ba ko wo Northern Gold Suraya ene eye na woda nti yenwo hye no happy
na omo ama we so mu ho de
omo we hye omo nti yenso ye we hye no nti yenua ba Suraya wadawro MCF mofa ento so na yenwo hye no happy birthday nti Suraya ene wuntumi multimedia ni nyina
yema woda pa
yes Western Diamond yenso ye ka ho bi yema awoda pa yesi nyame won hiraw na wonye okese wokukom mpa bo nyina so emrem emfa emma onenya hoodi na ye adwuma na 2028 ento
waware ana
waware
kamedene mo kire baba
ofisro nti fashion timi wonyina duru se dia
waware
so no nya duru se dia na so
waware twem so de akra keto obubu no fokana de ma be so show no ware
atama evidence
na was
evidence
we dey asama
and ye sura your birthday sana make
am go free one temunti no o se de
sana make
akra so obo no fo na ne atona mane
osanso ye meyere aha sura ya osanso ye meyere
abawo
meyere no onti ase o
chiri
onti ase
madam ase
obi ka so baby ababi ka so baby ye ne yere a na kire se ida se wo ware ni nua bema anase wo ware free ni tribe mu enti Suraya eya meyere
ware free ni tribe
o ware free me tribe aha enti Suraya eya meyere enti Suraya ne ye ma awoda pa nyame won hira na won
enti na ho ade anopa yi free
we love you ya do bebre enti ye die si
me betumi de be we aye kakra o se o hwe menu ko menu mi hye nkran ma bre but the thing say me krom ben so na me koye na wo twe ye Friday Saturday
na do o mo na so information center
na mo se ma bakra na mpapa ba kwa ne ni tiri fia maja o de tete ye free nkwara bre me ankro kido steam na doboa free Friday no Saturday no Sunday kata ne tikra anti no fama ye for ben so wasafia ase ahinkro ba bia obi ofre chichini benche be bo aye no yesi ye na sepa mi sham se wabeka homa ye papa okido na akwa ne bofo aminko bibia ho e da se senior
yenso ye da se
echiamu
okay
enti Suraya se o accept momo ma ministre mo nsani momo ma no tamale for mo nsani
na no na mete hajia eye Amina distribute butter clothes and cooking oil to secure delegate voting in Ayawasu East butter
so ko sia ya no me kokura ni ade no mo fum se ya
Ayawasu East NDC for primary
oh yeah
what me say butter now
butter ni mo se bibi gari ni ade me mpese me bo brand ni dey ni ade butter no
when wo ye hwehwemu no a fifi kwata to papa say den wo mo de baba jama ye kwasa
no ba wo se ade na gasa no aye nuhu se me be
na my wo friend say Frankie Kujo say na say nkomo de sa Ayawasu East die na omude NDC for sacrifice nanka do away with vote buying.
Yes, it's true because you see
was omude na serious
because as I speak to OSP still na no ojababa jama
32 as a 42 inches TV LG 32 inch
television and a vote difference is 32 into no 32 they no munim de ombeye but you see ya is ya no ma ye yin kwewe ballot ni ma MPP baba ali order number 3 nti be say constituent omo aye was east step Baba Ali ono nkoche buta onkoche bibia motuma na NPP or number 3 obey development
yes MPP Baba Ali
yes number 3
on the number 3 okay
hey Baba Jama da number 1
on beto no next month here
third match
am I here I should be am bibia
but on so starting process no mu na check
okay
no Baba Ali or the friends Baba Jama da number 1 man kasa no on the chair sika traitor ni team 32 no if you ni LPG board on one kwanka ye number 3 no Ali
wa Drago Ali Baba
number 3
into number 1 yes Kosiani Moko yes Kosiani Moko
but answer na mo be kono munya sa permutation mama when inflation was 24% and the dollar was 14 cedis the flight from Accra to Sunyani was 1900 cedis. Why is it that today with inflation at 33.7% and dollar at 11 cedis the same flight from Accra to Sunyani is 2700 cedis? Honorable Yao Buabinjan, former NDC organizer, and
I think the answer is very short and precise. Figures na ye inflation ni ade no eye paper so nyo no kwa no wo fili me na me kwa kan sa asem yanka be ka so
na say we 24 no paper so
24 bay
inflation na 24 under the era of NDC
no na no mu ti sen
where them person you say we air cosmetic we very artificial because a tool say a true reflection and grow and can do sa flight na on Chufu Sunyani to Accra 19,900 and they save 2,700
enti where you working
I inflation ya drop under your arrow
ade aye nuanu mu omo de justify ani say emobu abafam jene bu abafam nyanse bie ni wo communicate na asem o meka we dey say ya be sori akọ obi be ka tro say emo na ne bu abafam no wo nka obi be ka tro say jene na ne bu asem obi be bi say o de be justify this important question no say emo bu abafam
but asem na ka dey serious power
baba you see Mahama Mubo ni robbing Peter to pay Paul
the same as obi to prepaid me ho 100 Ghana cedi month ni kura me use maybe kura 100 na 2 is pepe na se 2 is pepe 100 prepaid na se
some of them so fan na bebre kura mfiri akwantu ma
no dey na wa
na ya boy ho edwa
obi so company say na auto 2,000 prepaid 3 months ansa na asa what 4,000 the same time enso no
say na say dey be ambetena make prepaid asem prepaid no what
no o me koto mo chapo me buso me say me busa ga ade wo me say mu from na
me say ada no mete wana me say me kwase ho na me bisa security for no say mo adawroma anya bia moyi life fufuro bia beto me miteni mu ana because minti ase ma to prepaid Friday 100 cedis Monday asa efa he na me si na me use den
serious
enti me bi say o mo bia moyi life fufuro bi dia ebia moyi mistake dia beto o si sister abena yanya hye na me si
abena I had a question me am bisa say Ghana for say peden say si ano say eto enso yen na asa ana ma start ye dum so se na be obetumi
se dum so say ba
o ja kakra ma se dum so no o be do sumu kakra na light no o ja kakra to ma nti mo me fa no so sanko enim dum so no
obi obi kakra mi so be 3 days ni onyanka na mi so ase dum so ne bank kakra se o da bia ye dum so ye fault na me se ya se o ma me yewu na wo si onwu ye edu anwumre na obi edidi a e na abehu dum so e ba wo se dum so mai na ye fault da be na ECG for the crata by.
We go 3 days of benzo, but I can't even and they have current. That's so fine. A pet.
Flash. Zadia Bakua need the moja, and it's a half current. And a Belkan can do some half current. What you found here? Found
the 25 by easy.
Not a bumbo.
Oh, yeah, and a dinner. One a co of Prah. No, standing for listening for a movie and so. Fridge and so. TV. So I know you live.
And since I have current and they are monfa, what they monfa ni na. Mon my half na monfa ni na because I no can half no. What the my ya to me fan yeshe. Na say they do so no ba eba. Nti wo ye ya ade e was charge your phone. Na charge ebia wo chargeable lamp before to ho. Na ye dum no a wetumi enye bi dia hwe wo dem.
Medam ase. Na nyame ya dum a ene date yesen na 16 fo. 27 mampani ko deliver sona next week. The State of the Nation address. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What the Ghana? Etibia ko to Jada say. What the Etibia ko to Jada bana. Engineer dia PTC interchange ne. Market secretary redevelopment ni na wasumnya. Let me get me fine. Eti mama na mase na afi no yentu aso nko. Ba anopai Kojo Bamba vying to become the first vice chair national for NPP. Bernard Kwame Ntwibu Asiako eko for national chairman no na minua Kojo Bamba the youth president Kojo Bamba or contested as first national vice chairman for the New Patriotic Party, first vice national first vice for the New Patriotic Party. Kojo Bamba Asantini Kojo Bamba Oforu Krom Kojo Bamba Kojo anapai baby obi amanantia Kojo Bamba yesra etu ani ne yesi anofo monto emfama Kojo Bamba na onwine adwuma no betime youth president Z na chama untumi ya national chairman na Kojo Bamba abaye the first vice ya adwuma nasi Kojo Bamba for first vice chair for the New Patriotic Party. Kojo baby obi anapama mentia ya tachi adwuma no na obetime aye enti wana ba na yebeto de ma na bibia fine. Gregory Atranse be ma na hwe
oh nyame ademu abu mu na wache bata miti o
you free boko
oh nyame adum bibia boko we can complain
yaron bacho mamintie Dr. Bawumia mra awo national thanksgiving yentie Dr. Bawumia kakra na ba na yebeto aso afri edi nkomo yenkotie Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ne nsem odu tudwa awo national thanksgiving ase awo UPSA auditorium in Accra yesterday na yewie ba yebeba fi ababeto aso edi afri ha yebetie kakraba meba
shurupap prepaid meters.
okay.
In the past, I used to buy 2,000 a month. Not too much. About 2,000 to be 2-3 months.
Okay. In the
so
past.
2,000 in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's like 2 years back or 3 years back. And I'm just about 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 a chapa. Now, me back Ghana December here. Okay, we have 4 receipts. Now, in the 1 month, what me receipt into me? Why can't certificate assessing.
Okay.
What dates no come out. Every time I'm talking dates. Dates was
Parliament, the former chief of staff, the former presidential aspirants, former members of parliament, and former ministers of state, and former government appointees, regional and constituency executives of our external branches, our former parliamentary candidates, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives, our TESCON patrons and executives of TESCON, our colleagues, as well as former executives of the party, fellow patriots, and beloved Ghanaians. We gather here today to give thanks to Almighty God for bringing us to the end of a chapter in our story of rebuilding and reform as a political party. We are grateful to Almighty God for His guidance and mercies throughout our recent internal processes. Our national conference was a success, and our flag bearership election was peaceful and incident-free. Without God's arms wrapped around us, we would not have been successful. That is why the Bible tells us in the book of Thessalonians that for all things give thanks to God. Praise be to his name. We are indeed thankful. Today's Thanksgiving service is not a celebration of personal ambition. It is, for me, a moment to join you all in reflection, prayer, and a recommitment to a higher cause, the cause of contributing to the building of a nation that is truly great and strong. We have been through a grueling election cycle, one that has the potential to have caused wounds and strained relationships. Elections can leave scars that may not show on the surface, but can sometimes cut deep. Jesus taught us in Matthew 5:39 to 44 that when we are falsely accused, our response should reflect patience, truth, love, and trust in God rather than retaliation. This teaching, part of the Sermon on the Mount, emphasizes no revenge, no returning insults for insult, and responding with unexpected grace. I am strengthened and inspired by Psalm 23, verses 118 to 22, which tells us that the stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. And that is why on this day, as we celebrate and give thanks together, I want to ask all of us from the bottom of my heart to forgive each other for some of the unpalatable things we may have said against one another during this election cycle. I have been encouraged by the efforts I have seen many of you make to reach out to your brothers and sisters after the election. And though I know the exercise of healing isn't completed yet, I believe we have started well, and I commend all patriots for the steps taken so far. I would like to, at this juncture, also thank all church leaders, including all charismatic church leaders, for their support, advice, and constant prayers that contributed significantly to the peace and success of the contest. We are encouraged by the knowledge that going forward, we can continue to count on their constant prayers. What is left of healing and uniting will come by acknowledging where each went too far, telling ourselves the truth, and still choosing to walk together. Healing will not come from silence. It will come from speaking up on what binds us together and working towards it. As a family, we have more that binds us together than what we differ on. What we have to do is to deepen our concentration on what we have in common and put less emphasis on what we differ on. The road ahead will demand discipline, sacrifice, and hard work. Victory in 2028 will not be gifted to us. It must be earned, constituency by constituency, household by household, with humility and purpose. In the coming weeks and months, we shall embark on a thank you tour to properly acknowledge the hard work and comportment that have been displayed by party members nationwide through this period. We are also getting to work quickly to reorganize the party's policy structures, to fine-tune and market our alternative policy proposals to the good people of Ghana in the shortest possible time. While at that, the reorganization of our party structures will continue in earnest to give the stronger and well-motivated machinery required for election 2028. Let us put behind personal grudges, internal suspicions, and factional lines. Let us rebuild trust among ourselves. Let us return to the values that built this party: service, competence, and respect for institutions, and belief in the Ghanaian people. This is the beginning of our journey to win back the trust and love of the Ghanaian people. Our nation requires the best efforts that each of us can put up. It requires that we all give the best of our ideas, our sweat, and our sacrifice to build the nation our forebears envisioned. In my personal experience, I have learned that if you do not focus on how people opposed to you have offended you, you will be able to build an environment where everyone eventually brings their best to help in achieving the bigger goal. That is why I would like to use this sacred moment to appeal respectfully and firmly to the government of the day. Ghana has been through a lot. Our people are still...
Alhaj Mahamadou Baumia Edituja war UPSC auditorium in Accra doing their Thanksgiving service. And this statement to say kind in the coming days, in the coming months, Obeto across the region. A special thank you to the various regional executives in the party. No, I want the regional base. Na Abuama Biansu at my fine. Gregory, yes, yes, here from this Thanksgiving exercise started from last Friday, and Sunday. Party no do nyame ase after successful elections. Gregory.
Well, Abu Mamincha o viewers, my phone pa mba ha chenso. Na Ghana ena inya yebwa na yabechichiri. Na Abu Thanksgiving day. Look, you are not supposed to only ring to give yes, even when you are on the losing side. There's nothing wrong when you show gratitude.
But on the footage, Kennedy was not present.
Yes.
Kennedy Japan.
That is the only thing that I've been worried from yesterday.
And
then it looks as if I didn't also see Brian. Say Usuhuna. Those were the two people. But I saw Edichum. I saw Kwamneje Japan.
There could be one or two reasons behind the
probably they may not be around.
Yeah.
But I think that it took something away from the program. If you don't come but quite apart from that, look, Abu, I think the MPP has gone through a lot after the humiliating defeat against Accra 2024. People thought that the party will not be able to regroup into me and Kenya and back together, but we have shown that look, it is one of the games when you lose, it helps you. Obuama esesa wadrin Obuama you may be an first day and this esesa. I mean, when I saw the enthusiasm at the UPSC auditorium Friday at the National Mosque Kanda, I also saw same. Me when Niger or a party faithful in Roma, especially grassroots now, that is where it gives me comfort. Inti enda nkomana oyera Mahmoud Baumia Bedino no nkomana numi edopa. Indeed, one thing I may take away and he says we should forgive, I mean, each other or one another. Now there should not be any retribution. That particular word he used, retribution. You should not go and do what to call payback. That's all. We should forgive ourselves. But me police station more. 4 of them were Kennedy Japan. 4. And I'm going to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. At the end of the day, when the elections went in army favor, we have all come together. Indeed, campaign. We make sure that you win them particular police station. And that police station, last elections, we won comfortably. Well, from the team or a stronghold of the new patriotic.
But one of the concerns I'm on for Musebia, can I debate my Unisa concerns because now he did 2023 now.
Yes,
yeah, we win our concerns. Number 4 who say 2026, but the dynamics change.
Yeah, the reason why he didn't win was because of Brian Champon. No, Kennedy Nunkofuno. Most of them joined Brian Champon.
Oh, okay. So
Brian had 76 votes there.
Okay.
And the Brian is 76 in the Kennedy one. He was very close to Dr. Baumia. By that this time, some people shifted. Nkofu shifted back. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na Accra. Well, I was excited. Me feel the more coordinating or UPSC or no fair. I mean, we need to give thanks to the Almighty.
So does this speak something to the ordinary Ghanaian and say the party is ready to recapture power back in 2028?
Obviously. The way I defeat Nikwenu, Abuhe, I mean, me yet too worried because I look at the numbers in the power.
Yeah.
Number 2020 numbers and compare 2024 numbers now. It simply tells me that there are some 1.8 to 2 million Ghanaian voters here. What about my MPP? They decided not to go there and cast their ballot.
Yeah.
That is what gives me comfort. It means that say MPP need to regroup. Need to craft a message. Okay, we can go out there and record those 2 million voters. And obviously, I think that the paradigm can shift. In time, I am there that at least MPP to why hold them Thanksgiving service. No, it was well organized. Mamumbo
the organizers.
I think they did very well, and it was well patronized too. And now in the Abu Nyakupa near better nasi there. My party no be beyond na kudri. Yeah, nasi more and more. But I think nearby to or police station, nearby or electoral areas. Yasan yaba or constituency, then to or region bia asanya kwa national no. Yenya them leadership ni I can tell you that the MPP will be back on its feet. Even the madam cry Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Look at the fresh air who breathed through the party. Okay, and the positive rhythms and some no future. A thing Ghana for be one feedback after the elections now. I think it was decent. The anti-vote buying issues be anti the team na come. I mean, them insults can no now. Those things you can't take it away. It is part of the democracy. Democracy is 100%. Even if you go to the Americans and they what practice democracy now, what else when they are doing elections, you know them sense they be na dinyama. Abu no kwa in there better yankopanasi there on the nababu day.
Well, still in the party, I'm saying I will make some assertion. Be say, but you have to pull it because number watching an free kono neck for no besia steering committee besia neck besia to decide on a specific date for the rest of the internal elections.
That's true.
I'm all for pise nka oma every top dey back down there and kay flag bearer we yen ko national street.
No,
that is the man for be into nationally you be about the region you about constituency nebia yaba police station to the electoral area to the police station. Man for no police station rank it to the to the top approach no. Minim what do me be meeting information no. Yeah, say ebia probably March March and the April no election best start from the police station media match some best start is elections no akọ. Was probably by July the na all national bia time nyina so na senior national new officers are best here. Minimum agent.
Well, Abu, I mean, nobody can tell me that you also can go to national sana. Oh no, that one cannot make sense. Forgive me. Also, I am police station for no. I mean, may decide I'll remain at the police station. communim I want to be with the grassroots.
From you.
The police station, I mean, away the yeah, you get to interact with the
people, sure.
Unlike constituency, for now, mostly did one backgrounds on the police station. Abuyanam Kroma, we know them. Talk a police station executive. You should be somebody who resonate with the
people.
Yes. Them the police station executives here. I in humanity. Inti me feel there or said I hen mumiaba. This time cry in Cramanian there were the 2 slots abaka. Inti now unlike then or 5 no. It's a boom say
7.
Wabe 7. And that is good. Na area ya kweden constituency ono no so oboko nenim kakra. I think some voting be baba deputy organizer, the deputy secretary na all those.
So this is the structure. Police station executive no go be comprised with the chairman, secretary, organizer, youth organizer, women organizer, electoral affairs officer and communication officer at the police station. Electoral area coordinator, the chairperson, secretary, organizer, communication officer, electoral affairs officer.
Yes.
About constituency, our chairman, first vice, second vice, secretary, deputy secretary, treasurer, organizer, women organizer, youth organizer, communication officer, and Nasara organizer.
Yes.
The various appointments, financial secretary, deputy organizer, deputy youth organizer, deputy women organizer, deputy NASA coordinator, electoral officer, research officer, and PWD coordinator.
Yes.
So that is how the structure is going to be done.
And I think it's good. Yeah. You will see what will happen when we kwande.
Communication, normally no yeah police station na communication officer be.
Yes.
Yes. And I think say electoral officer kra
no.
Yes, it's not 5 for now, no 2 abeka man 7.
So I am even proposing the next time kra yenko 10. There should be 10 members there
at the police station.
A police station. And this we cure them issue of the vote buying.
Yeah.
But since I was 7, I think that it means that your numbers now it's around 211,000. The numbers will increase. So Abu, look.
So the full say starting from the police station to the electoral area, you go to the constituency, to the region, to the national.
That's the best. Nti I hear you kwa constituency executives mko region for no na constituency for baka bom na kwa national. That's the best practice, and we are yenya yehu what ko so na be ka kire on the look abana ameto amono kono ko
na national no yam fa police station for ne count
bedoso we on the
yes and then the memo you do was when am here no sa mo fragberry mo ba for mo to even electoral area for nato.
Yes.
Na president name no electoral area coordinator to abegi no now national officer
it means what happen one day because police station for doors no where delegate system the delegate system there am a police station police station a delegate constituency for no. But
still something can change. Well, the neck for the modalities in the ice on the beba. So we are be electoral area, police station, crack to a banny bidima.
National.
It will be a fantastic. And we're by who say, Yenina, any poker crabby.
Okay.
Yenina, Yakoyi, a bupress over a national chairman. Yakoyi will be say be a great a general secretary. Who would do? Party na apejao. Enye constituency phobi ana region phobi na atoka krabi no. From the erector area police station nani ato aba no. Aba na manu pere mo yedu. We Dr. Bawumia yini. Keni panu do epie to ye.
Yeah.
Do wo mi say nyom nya but in terms of percentage wise, when nya ado do. Entutu na ye use ana umodu.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Maybe constituency from no.
Maybe I will see. Maybe say be more than my petition. Now I think they are a very good idea. I'm so I'm feeling them I know most of a conference. Or to about for national na most or a conference. For conference me feel the yen na yakwa our warding.
But how do you say?
I mean that's that I'm feeling because I can't. Look them about 180 80,000, 190,000. Now, and I bought on constituency by
my because of me, I see when you met me, who come and be able to question.
Yeah, there be a logistical issue.
But still, I bet my elections on the original base.
Well, I hope you make proposal. Me sure that your party paying for TNT. Once one dream, but Abu no cry, me demand listen. I think the MPP no my there. All those who are in slumber, one hour day in a best party no of everyone. Prah, then I come boom na. I mean, 2028 is there for the taking. There are a lot of seats. Look, I'm Mutima catcher. The most of them will recoup them. Okay, the MPP's 88 or 89 seats. No, I can tell you, we are now around 126, 127 seats. I'm not catcher. So we can get closer to even 130. But this year, my calculations we are around 126, 127 seats. I'm telling you. To say to me, in your 126, 127 seater.
What's the region has here? I'm so sitting and this virgin. Do you when you're ya? You might Takoradi secondly. I'm even thinking, even look at the seat in Wase Coupon. Gorge Kakrabin a Baho. Yeah. And a my Lucis seat and as from Bon Miss Okaina. Yeah, Costero. Yeah. I can tell you that seat will come back to the MPP. Kwesimintim. Last elections, no, there was serious faction, Ankasa, serious faction, and we lost by a little over 1,000 and something votes. Okay, and even that crap near independent candidate, he came from the MPP. And so when we regroup near Boma, coupled with my name is governance. Anta West. Anta West, we lost with I think a little over 8,000 votes. But I can tell you that it is still not out of the blue. We can go back and win the seat. But we gave them 13,000 votes in 2016. And we reduce our flip. I don't know. Not today to me and flip. Sama 2020 now.
Sama. It was a seat and Nikuta with over 5,000 vote difference. The end is our flip. One more man 4,000, 5,000 vote difference. So Abadan was a into a mesre party for there. Yes. The form, but on Saturday, we cry. Mutima catch will be there. The MPP will wake up. Into Moakodo or UPSAD is a feather in our cap. We should all calm down. In the party in Brado. Kasatutri in the fashions and the lines and obey now. Ye to abandon the MPP is now the focus. Finally, the MPP cannot make anybody. Take this statement from me. The MPP is likely to make you and will make anybody. Nobody should joke with the MPP. Which nature was this year? Probably this year. It didn't have Bobia or MPP no man Pakunway them. Say, on your MPP and Pakuno. But Abu, who was Dr. Mahmoud Baumia before 2008? Current CC. I'm the second deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. I struggle. Or MPP will page Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Comrade Japan, before he became the press secretary to J. Kufo, now Comrade Japan, I wanna. Brian Champion, open some seat then. No. Chief Obechebilam in office. We knew him, but the MPP has made him who he is today. Alan could you tell me what with the MPP party? What was Alan need legacy? Alan need no blow up when it's the MPP in Weimar Alan them and another Weimar Alan President Akufo-Addo. Check all of them. Into MPP I don't bana. I can tell that they will make you who you are. Yeah. And if you decide to betray the party too cannot make you. That's the point I'm making. Ibina Alan Waye his political career is dead forever.
Me who fly be say Alan Kojo Chamantin ne ranu meti Kennedy Japan. I'm for security.
Kennedy is too smart for that. Kennedy Japan. He is too intelligent and too smart for that. On here the madden. Because Kennedy Japan, even in the MPP, he knows that he has the support in the MPP. In the MPP, now one local. Who are those people taking?
Most of
them are back. What a few ones be all of them will come back. You write it down. Adanta Kumina ni mona ni be no wudi. All of them are back, and this like a few ones be hopes numna one few they all come Solomon Owusu. Over and what you know kasa what can people say one day you listen to them very well. Okay, they're not into Nadia ya Babna some they are all there. Your best party near Moya Konankotia. They'll come back. Reform. Where is Guzitano? Guzi Wayne or Mabia. Look,
at a kind of the travel from outside to come.
Hey, Monsieur also walk in Yang Tamakru. So say ne of us you send me na Ira Mama. By Ira Mama, I can tell you that man, Papa no, one corner one funny Ninkomo. He loves the MPP. Okay, MPP Asama. He talks with passion.
He is a founding member of the party, right?
Yes, he talks with passion. Atmasa Rekubrobe, all of them they are there. Richard Anani.
Rekubrobe.
Yes.
Dr. Richard Anani.
They are all there. They love the party. I don't know, but a few issues been incidents been ama e been mad to the more say chairman.
Namanfo busa say. Professor from Pomboati Owen.
Oh, he's a member of the MPP. Hey, you're not so from that.
Na enyo na ebe to ba nu okọ radio to na waja to no. Enifanye.
Also bia nu obotuma yin efi party nim. He loves the MPP.
Ya ba to ba krom ya. Kwabena from Pomboati a yesi we yin pa akoma to ho. Wo huru hu yo press ade se no. No na radio station to radio station. And we can say na ba umia. Ya to ba nu yo we. Enifanye o. So nipa aja saman.
Aja na no de nam.
So nipa aja saman.
No mo mpa MPP o. Come from Pomboati there. Abu, who made from Pomboati who he is today. We all knew that yes, he was a cardiovascular blah 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 blah. Or a medical professional like Wabonebra. But at least other no MPP no. Look at what I mean. Any CV in there. Atmasa. In the say Obibia party in the number in the near future. What 2027? Abu when the reorganization takes its focus. I can tell you that the elephant will be back from the bush. Obefuho when you better to know there ye ben oye kanda ye hwane akọ Jubilee House. Nti abo ye be dey nyina ye nwasi na ya de ankopon sase there all the parts number be do them.
Me da se papa ye nhwe kokoro ni kakra. Na ene kokoro akuafo amane abenidi a wo mu die no ye ni mu nkomo kakra wa ha na afi ye hwe. Ese no a drop it to 2,587 and as I say a bag of cocoa edru na Peter Bomo tuko no say better I said ya na MPP from the make cocoa akuafo no ana ye 3,100 no we say better pa minim de obeka e de afa ho ba say no ore sasema me na mefa start into Jama.
No, Otukono is not somebody I will waste my precious time to discuss. I listen to him. No, Kasano Kanyanse Bianim. And he is not a mathematician. Until that me on statistics. He does not know numbers. So when somebody sits somewhere and then speaks, forgive me, such language, I think that he should be ignored with the contempt he deserves. I now understand the reason why President Mahama didn't consider him as a Greek minister. Okay. Or President Mahama even didn't consider him as the Kokobo CEO. After the matter, Yura Mahama said, and I think that Yura Mahama why the pa. If this is his mindset or the nama. Now Abu, them Koko in some way one. Ghana de a penipa bear 5 with the Koko unkoma. One person nka ame or kasa meeting the pie Erikopoku atenka.
Dabi.
Why? Eric Wahin. Indeed,
he's a minister for agriculture.
Yes, indeed, issue your bar with respect to gold button. Eric came out and then defended the issue. Where is Eric Opoku Owahefa? Conspicuously missing. Why you? And Obianu and this man, or take Koko and Sampa say Eric Opoku. Where is Eric Opoku? Why is he? Because minimum there where you Koko button they finance agric ministry, of course, finance ministry, but young say cocoa and some young cocoa and some is also a cocoa farmer. One person who speaks cocoa or kasa eti cocoa nenum. Yeah, the Honorable Eric Opoku MP is not for South. Where is Eric Opoku? Onu komo biem. serikopo kinkasa na ochede asem no aginsem na abu enima ame da minsem nyina mechichiri nyina yero mama na mre beko akoso all the blame nya teacher or yero mama no sem the question you see and this if we play or your cocoa politics for hadi you catch on there they should be mindful of it you catch on there mo wo no or dangerous and our president bia on go bia we told them we're clear in our mind yawa when the MPP came to power abuna koko no no 475 Ghana cedi in 2017 January epa gugu na check here 475 the MPP came to power and also inherited debt at the cocoa board na we je call we also saw the mismanagement by Opuni ni ha eto bi akasa eto bi complainer you go there and manage until the CEO no you lead the management on top of the cocoa house and other phone cocoa board no how they lead management no ho yam fan ba better ho na fa egua na hye ho rubber na fa ka tere be na diagol na bo watch akese na fa nim no cocoa nsam onye football am pe football pa okay itabu ame dem nsam akodi nyina mu there first there is a round peg in a square hole on the first one abu what is the CV of Oye Randiabi ni PhD no kita na abadi I mean but it's able to abu ma if you are not check na catch them before Joseph Boy Nedu ascended the throne as the boss of Oye Cocoa Board no Joseph had worked with the Cocoa Oye affairs for 27 years and sana onya kwan wo what is the CV of Mr. Randiabi I'm now a broadcast journalist any specialization cry with respect to football I'm now them yinim in this woman nyina ye nyo bibia ate Randiabi anybody language and nenum kasapo and on some argument about cocoa and some no ntiase
anopena me kase wo de cocoa to ha na de bofre to ha
ajo ohun difference hey na Randiabi ankasa I mean abasama no ko ka kire yero mama another be yero mama hu onum a on ko tena ho no
o appreciate adwuma we keke
another abasama no criticize
MPP abani man position seje ne didi hu
no because in terms of caliber in terms of expertise he lost all of them here Randy do football and some Ghana de ni edi oye I think it's 5th or 6th December the infamous day no when your famous day no an kwa bola ona pa board ami mso mpa board pa yenya am na Randy nya yenya your house folk we all know this
anu amugu ya ni mase
Liverpool when I'm Chelsea I know it Randy is a football person straight away nke be ya sport ministry or national sport authority my friend go there that is your expertise I admire Wachel GFA Randy ye do more than 20 years in into I don't cocoa board so straight away that's a round peg in a square hole into one kuchepo your mama we goof big time now abu nkome yedi na what's abedi time na ye campaign no abasam na atofo sam kanchen he was referring to the FOB price and other world market pricing the atofosin minimum there or a PhD in finance abed now all your statistics no and ado so math no one can't tell the variable so tumi sisa no no bad no won to one kind of na nchana abu dam come on to man can't change variables can change he's not aware
he's aware
then world market price or 9,000 no 10,000 no $12,000 so no but man say about 3,000 and 4,000 no ya aware won no mad no hey
our politics bia
then he's not forgive me then he's not serious so no nim the mad na or like obey me because that is right or common knowledge there say price 5,000 na otum sisa be 2,000 otum sisa kwa 7,000 the mad no it's either increase or decrease or stagnation yenya nim the mad no and these are people who hold PhD what been SDC
we krata so
atmosphere so when you commit such blunders I get angry and rationalization no that the cocoa prices no world market what to do into what to do no it has to affect the ordinary farmer. When we had about 13,000 or 12,000 9,000 I don't know 7,000 now I don't know but first no be no way far in fasupino no nya abnormal profits na cocoa board nya no why is it in kebetu nya the cushion cocoa farmer in time of difficulty I hear the matter no. Then I did that. I didn't play Pazan points. I'm catching the MP food debt to her. Them guys are not shedding. We all know it. I feel the year I'm not in the debt to her. And the debt didn't start on 2017. Cocoa board from 98, 99, 2000 was struggle. President Kufano Bobo Numadima Abusa Bekaya, we got closer to even 1 billion tons. Yeah. Do baby. Very close to 1 million tons. Aba berim first 1 year no Aba commander around the ABBD. Them say when the world market price were very high, not 7,000, 8,000. And so Abaka the massen biachewa. Or no mean some, or I run no mean some. And a year man will mean some. And one madam is in Yawaba. Share Abu Minim Sakaya March. Them Hani Yabadi. You be them common. Somewhere around March 13th or 14th. And Randa be catch and about to cocoa price. The men me pa them common. You be do hadi. The moment you open your mouth and say that I'm some cocoa bois, that. That's the first thing. I catch them there cocoa price now. Urban soda 500 cedis. Me the be 700 Ghana and it another may increase. No more cocoa bags or what? Me the best. So the farmers started to hoard. And then the is it the LDCs or LBCs? Yeah. Okay, the licensed buying company. When you know hot cocoa or Ghana di, you need man. Instead of them, because cocoa season you burn around October, no, or burn August. What was the reason for that? When you mean 70, how can a man say now the Euro mama school be there? Yeah, but about 2 months. Cocoa farmers in him there 6,000 euro mama catch on or the brown one. Not knowing the euro mama or uncle the John. And no more 200 Ghana cedi the count. Yeah, but born and what another 200 count. So it moved from 3,100 to 3,600. Yes, 625. A little over 400 and something Ghana cedi would go do. Mobwa. I mean, you promised 6,000 and into men deliver 6,000. And cocoa farmers wati our 3,600 mafandama na abu wanzamni ese me bana mebebotwa oye mboto na sabu mentu mentwa mboto no so a mi poto na me be no so ese mam fama nkwa sese entum entwa dem 6,000 Ghana cedi na 1,600 no so ebia entum ntwa eboto 3,100 Ghana cedi. Where is that money? Again, this is the first time in about 29 years young to me to cocoa farmers are yaji cocoa. November, December, January, 3 months, it can be 4 months from October. Meanwhile, cocoa board you are a lot of redundant stuff. Nipa 11,000 to 12,000 wait more cocoa board na no oil. Cocoa board one na no oil. Basan ko kejebi haya kejebi na for ho. Warehouse on go and look at the number of staff or why don't what are they doing there? Employment causes here it man number 2 3 or so way number 15 25 no way they made man all. Meanwhile those people are taking huge bags of money. I will run their babe who pay energy until do SS and coffee burden sharing I will run their babe ask what in that
until do and a cocoa farm and what's the
yeah. Have you been shared? No. One allowance is no. What you know? I can say you said we do no yen pare allowance nti but the man allowance to I can masam na. So I think that it is an attempt to impoverish the cocoa farmers and they brought it onto themselves because look, Echo Western Nota. Oh yeah, 8 seats no 8. You need 6 boy the cocoa grain areas and will say one. Oh, 6 no, the NDC one all, including Bibiani areas to be quiet. Quite politics away. And what would you cocoa pa? Quite politics away. And they won the seat comfortably. Bibiani areas to be quiet, which is a stronghold of the MPP. Indeed, the MPP even lost a contumbra. now I think the second deputy whip or so. I've forgotten the man's name. The man was doing very well there, but what them cocoa politics no one. Man lose a contemporary seat no. Alex John Boy so he lost the seat. Aberdeen because I catch on hey 3,000 or them money. I remember 6,000 Ghana cedi. Any rational human being will vote for you. You play this partisan politics. It's about benim. You are faced with the reality. You are not even paying them the 3,100 double 200. At Sodo, I'm on 2,500 Ghana cedi. And Coco Equafunya.
Now, only sir, the People's Forum, or my analysis, Bikaka. So, the welfare for cocoa from Bachamia Mama said, met me a project cancer, Mamia. So, 2024, a bag of cocoa 3,100, currently 2,586.37 Ghana cedis. The same money, 3,100 in 2024, no. Now, a roofing sheet. Roofing sheet. No, a packet, no, 900. Now to me the top 3.4 packets, 3.4 packet, Magunqua 3.4 packet. Now in 2016, in 2026, it meet 1.29 pay, 1.29 because and 2,000 roofing sheet 2,000. MPP time at 2024. Now 900 and 2,000. It meet just 1.29 packets per cement. Now 2024. Now cocoa bag 3,100 no. Now cement and 90 Ghana cedis. Now it means 34.44 bags. Maku 34.44 bags. Ukra 3,100. 2024 MPP era. This year 2026. Our cocoa bag 2,586 no. Cement 120 Ghana. It means 21.55 bags of cement. And as I say, it means the welfare of a cocoa farmer. Now, Milo ya 10 million ya more for the 13 ya no. MPP time 2024 now 45 cities. Now it means ukra cocoa bag no 3,100 no. Na million ya 45 no. Now it means makumako 68.88 tons. This year 2026 and this ufati cocoa bag so at about 2,587 no. Million no. Baku ya 75 73 cities. 73 Ghana cities. It means 35.43 tons. 35.43 tons per eretimito. A carton of milk no the 12 no. 2024 now ya 192 Ghana cedis. Ana ukra cocoa bag bakwa na 3,100 no. Otuko na say 25 Kremi enye serious. 192 Ghana cedis. And net a carton of milk. Net to 16.14 cartons. And net to Makuma 16 and net to Ene sa carton of milk no 280 Ghana cedis. It meto 9.23 cartons per our cocoa bag no. Enu 10 kra. Waji 2,587. What you say? A ball of kenke. Sir, join news for the kenke ko the politics. Good. Now 5 series. Board tobacco. Now 5 series. It is a obeti cocoa bag bakwa. No bet me tobacco 620. 5 series no bet me 620. And 7 series. Omumbo dokrono 7 series. It me to 369.57 balls per etimito. A bag of cocoa 2,587. Last one no a pack of bottled water. Now 28 cities. 28 cities under the era of MPP 2024. Now etimito 110 39.71 packs. In a year, and this is what cocoa bag so. In a 36 tobacco, baby at 35, baby at 36 bottle no say small and medium no 35 36 we know omanales so me 36 good. It meter 71.86 packs per into the welfare of a cocoa farmer under the watch of NDC. Kube na kube ni 5 cities na it meter 620 pieces of cocoa. Ebra MPP time unya a bag of cocoa eney 7 cities eno yamu so mo de omu chim ayiguma da no yire be ka kire me ha eguma ibu wo se de guma 10 cities kube no omu se ayadwuma so nkoma mema minimum adwuma the same kube no 7 cities eroto 369.57 pieces per the way I had a welfare of a cocoa farmer under MPP 2024 NDC 2026.
The chickens have surely come home to roost. That is the best language I can use. The chickens have surely come home to roost, and that's the reality. Now, cocoa farmer be now expected and NDC more to add in manade I think that those people were daydreaming because they have that that bad record no. NDC said there young woman na yamfa yama oye timamufu wonto won woni dem record no abu they don't have that record. Yes, I acknowledge that ebosha na fuel wa bofum oye dollar no wa bofum. I acknowledge those things, but in reality sisi I send from sisi Otama MPP na odu baby na eke bibia na free education eke abu da mun command bia na ndisi fun won so odi eke bibia dollar na bafum bibia eke bia dollar na bafum, and that kind of argument in the enya yawa but for cocoa farmers na dey look. I think that one support nsu because I suspect, and write this down, I suspect that there will be more reduction. Since I make say world market price on them 3,006 3,007 said then able to mabuam dollars no about 3,000 said or so. I am suspecting that about around 2,000 2,300 obb obofum number form there you ha no cocoa farmers am on 500 cedi and 600 cedi. What is going on and reforms that you are proposing. Look, are they not them reforms no also ma what cabinet now less than 2-3 hours no catch and the reforms be about now the farmer.
We will force NDC to pay cocoa farmers what is due them. I know to furnish some force woman.
Yes. Yes. But and indeed that one day they would have to do so. My problem is reduction now about 1,000 Ghana cedi. You see, you plan your life. Now Obia na obia obe 30 bars and 40 bars be or 3,100 na plan. Another 3,625 na plan. Abu, what happens to that person?
So omo found home.
Omo twedi
na ba wo fa obi home.
And go to those cocoa areas no, you see the level of poverty there. How sure? They be America one rosi nyan indeed. Abu dan mo call oye Prisia Huni Valley district wo. Em no odi cocoa oba.
Yeah.
Obin krum, Bua krum, Yaw krum, Amyaw krum, Obisi krum. Cocoa say they are there. There go do cocoa ankasa. Na ko one road network no wana. Into Kaban Ben, the best no so there. You go there and then see the botuma abo cocoa farmers here. The MPP did it best. When to my any na Abba another Abba Ben. You have to go there and go and continue. Man, instead, you are making them more. I don't have to put it. One poverty muma worse. Poverty muma worse. 3,625 no. Master wait 1,000 if you do and 1,000 Ghana cedi. Abu. Ebotuma kabebe kebi abato iska. Say next 40 bucks. No can way you 1,000 Ghana. 1,000 times 40. Almost 40,000 Ghana cedi. Look at how much the Ghana banu yefu kotokum. The reason ya be there. What's world market price no? What's the price no?
Me problem say Cote d'Ivoire for no.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 days.
Omo do omo for mum Cote d'Ivoire
10 days. Me 3,900 and something. That's 10 days. Me the mad no. why that end to maintain it? I don't make a day. Actually, cocoa board one. There's no prudence. I understand what's what to cast now. And him now, why is evident company was sponsor or the Ghana Premier League? Them is no way. Consistently is what one salary 25%, 20%, and or a non-subvented organization. Oye Ghana ban oye control and uti waka pesi. Baka hona uti wonka. So they do very well. Actually what salaries are fat. Allowances no did wo. Bisa, obaka chiro. Indeed, the current CEO no ni take away etete na do kuta more than 80,000 Ghana cedi. You are supposed to sit there and then think outside the box. Na the abua cocoa industry no. Every time black and native na kasapa, you don't make a lot of sense. No body language we na kase bi opada okachire. Look, the so-called economic revival na was okwado no. We are all witnessing.
TI, we are going to stop foreign funding for the purchase of our cocoa. We have enough money and capacity to pay and for the process of our cocoa. President John Dramani. I say we have enough money to pay the cocoa farmers. And say, I don't know what you cocoa for the So the president is lying?
No, son can go to that. It's getting more. It's getting more.
To him, was he enough?
What the cocoa farmers stole 11 billion. 11 billion. What message was can't go to that though? Won't cover no. It is not look all these are them commentaries in Libya. You know can be ankasanwa. My incoming going in him.
We have enough money and the capacity to pay. And the process
we should be
of our cocoa.
Please, that should be ignored with the content it deserves. Mankasano. Ira mama, them can say they are not that cocoa farmers. Yeah, what about two buy and there? What the farm team and the cocoa farmers? And what's indeed the last time I checking the average age of a cocoa farmer is 64 years. Even parts 80, 75. Some of them are even suggesting that they will not engage in cocoa farming. These are the reasons. Into Abu Mediman, listen. Look, your best say you're a Mahama. This is not what he promised the cocoa farmer. Or promising a woman fertilizer. No. Or promising cocoa farmer and there. Obama never school free. Them is a Abu. It's a share. You're a mama. Can't do it. Oye cocoa about from cocoa sector. Why 1 year 2 months in office. What to wire? I mean no kwanda Ghana ni bia team. Me catch all the NBC fu. They engage in propaganda and lies. And this is one of the lies they have engaged in. And we sympathize with the cocoa farmers. Hopefully when the MPP comes to power, I mean we'll make them better than they are now.
Okay, enti also there no mama na say Gregory for enche yebeba homa no so na ye ne mo nso afa adwenkyere e wa ha ene anopai na ya he Sir Obama Kwawutafo was said the Kokoba CEO has really disgraced himself this weekend by going on a media trying to explain their incompetence. It will be a great service to him if he stop those engagement or rather choose the path of media apology. Cocoa price reduction is a great sin of NDC and cocoa farmers, and all Ghanaians will never forgive them, even if they restore the old price. We are from Obama Kwawutafo, message and pay wato amaneme and so I don't know. Capito Goso. Mensia MPP is still the best for the party, so we'll bounce back in 2028 with Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia for a better Ghana. Regards to Honorable Mavis Mavis Hawa Kumsen. Yada say any day would they abba. We say good morning. Hi, Western Diamond TV. I'm watching live from Cape Coast. We Robert Yada say pa. Any the other free Cape Coast so aba ene ano pay teacher Kujo Tepa and you know so how pathetic can the NDC and their communicators be, especially when they try to shift the blame onto the previous administration? If Cocoa Board was the heavy debt, how can the current administration spend lavishly on themselves by buying luxury cars for themselves and their senior directors. Again, was it not the same NDC that told cocoa farmers they are being underpaid by Akufo-Addo administration, but that they could pay them rightly due? So after 1 year, what went wrong? This incompetent NDC government should give themselves a break with their constant propaganda. Enough of their deceit. Greetings to Eric Nana Ajimai Prempe Yerasipa teacher for your message. From Masawu to Kumasi Bantama, in the run up to 2024 elections, we warned Ghanaians about the second coming of JDM, but they didn't listen. The good people of Ghana have already regretted voting for this visionless and incompetent NDC government. Ghanaians will surely show them the exit come 2024. Masa would me to catch a bokode. You be fine. In Chabantima for pa. Teacher constitution we are more say. NDC alleged release of Russian but teacher constitution yesterday what? NDC alleged release of the Russian Batazar me am coming here. Batazar video one shift one shift focus from the Congo price. Shift from their cocoa price reduction. JDM's government should cut cocoa board salaries, including their CEOs, to show their seriousness. The farmers are suffering because of this decision. It is time for accountability, not distractions. Greetings to Wanabu Mavis in Cancer, Buado, Ane Odenehu Koka, JFK. Na Russian Batazan. Anyway, Mamen Twaso every ha. Sule Sunyani Ketike, fellow Ghanaians, the lies and the seat of the NDC force some Ghanaians to change an impressive MPP government. They lied to cocoa farmers that Akufo-Addo is suffering their money. They lied to nurses and teachers that they will post them immediately after school. Where is the 24-hour economy? One job, 3 shifts. Next time, vote wisely. Hashtag win with Baumia Sule. Mamen Chow, Sunyane and Chakra Bebaho. Na Jumedi bu esi ebedi etia de ya be catch up na bibia so I fine eti amamo. What's good morning, bro? My name is Veronica. In fact, I'm watching you this morning. I'm enjoying your show. Greet a guy in your studio for me. Okay, Gregory Asem and Walker eti Efriha. Good morning, my brother. Haircut that John Jaman Mahamani gave to the cocoa farmers is called what? I don't know what you were trying to. Okay, you say haircut once now can. Say haircut no diama kuku for no. Good morning, bro. Thanks so much for doing wonderful work for Mother Ghana. Ghanaians deserve to be treated so. We have brought this pain upon ourselves. Please read the verse. The public 2 Corinthians 10 verse 10 to 14. Explain these quotations to Ghanaians. Thank you. Okay, take off from Yanchamu pa. Good morning, my brother. In fact, I'm enjoying your show. A special greetings to you all. Dr. Baumia 2028 done deal. All right, yeah, that's your balance. Yafa afrefo kakra. Munfa phone number me hana. Yantuas munfa afrefo kakana fi. Yantuas na Russian Batazar no.
What's the video biaba?
It's only for person the video
well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Indeed, that there was no way that was going to shift attention. There was no way that was going to shift attention. And if you are incompetent, you are incompetent. Look, cocoa prices ready. Abu, come be an NDC. Now go to my own admin there. Bibia, nkomona kwa kudu no. I want what them video no. whatever no that divert attention. That video is none of anybody's business. All the ladies I saw in the videos, you know, Abu, when they were painful. And these are people who are consensual adult. So look, Abu, let's dismiss that video with the content it deserves.
0248071174. Good morning.
Abu,
would you be afraid?
Abu Nanayo,
Mama Tium.
Abu Anape, my member about Sunambo, Gregory, Sunambo, Nabato, Papa. Abu Mania Queen, Mamintia, say you Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and the the incoming national chairman.
Yeah,
Abu Messi, saying to me and Traba, Piako as a chairman, yeah, forget Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Abang, Piako, and the trust of Eba. And you need one say, Augustine and Katia also back original woman of Canada, or something Yaka, Yamawana pay. Namtia for my original Mr. Dr. Copan or the document. You see, Ghana for young Cassan, your pet, you are trying your collective, Yakofa black and white, Eddie Babek Nayaso. Coco. And 475 Ghana cedi. If you can see, and now do any doctor about me. Let me at 31,008,100. A beast. That's how way. Abaso, or 65 million so bad. About time of 65 million. When you need to go with me, Marco to about Modiamano, and there, any and there. Opening was one book I said, so we are what's your own person.
Mida said, and good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, this is Benny.
Saint Okusam.
Oh, Tini, Mamma Joe.
Abu Yasuo. Elpaka. Chair, Papa, now better you see also. Look at your mission. Takoradi MP, the Bimubiano, your mission, Papa, a Sikari Chairman Office Governor Araba, Imperial or Bob Constituency Party, no, also better communications officer. Shabu, your corporate, Ghana for this away the advocacy, only a few. Even for 3 days on Dramani Mahama, Wakoto, we feed the workers and quadruba. Papa, the better there, also should dead on the land. If you enter your home MPP for, you have for baby, why are so Yanka your womb, Yanger Gimadi, Yakunika so, Ghana for the preferable, in Kunafo, in Janka only be, honestly, part MPP. Take it on the home I tried to
say, Papa, Pautini, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Boss, you didn't maybe afraid fee. Yentio Musa.
Yo, I'm sorry. Ghana for day any other man go to Obama and before. Ada. And what that I could this when the Asepa 24 why and away 24 economy. And go on get away. No, I don't find it.
Yeah, I say, Musa, good morning.
Good morning.
Bama Babeni.
Oh, what I said, I got to tell you, sir. Sir, I say, yeah, break. Now, it's every mutao. Yeah, what's our house? A good friend, pleasure. Mama. And tell me, I didn't know you know. What's our mama? And your pleasure. Everyone is in a place of fat house. Can't see how I'm with her. Mama, you and a coffee and you oh, echo 1 year. Appointment to Mama 1 point. And I did go. To be a pleasure. And you Africa, sir. We are saying.
Yes, Bacho, and a Kufa name on penny. Gentleman, Mamma name on penny. Good morning.
Good morning, never up for my
Namana de Monsieur. I'm in two. Hey, what's your name? I'm in two.
Therefore, they are flashing on. Papa, I got them console. They say, I feel over to 2 whole Coco food be more Ghana. In Tian, in a battle. Name, I say, Dr. Baumia.
now to young quality good prices to market. Yet.
Okay, you're so Chami, good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Bema Bendy.
Abu Afome.
Yamana do Mamintio Bema.
Abu Adam Koto.
Yes, I'm Koto for
Abu TV, Papa. Abu and the payment was of Abu Aquenda Dam, Namumbo, Oma MP, the Commerce Nabado, Namumbo, Augustine and Catabo, Western Young Men's Organizer. Madam Radio appear all the Western would not treasure. No money have to cover the book money. So Abu, listen there, woman, you look farmers, one suffer. Woman, you do. You also because we wanted to become one. Abu, I don't go to you didn't want it. What's in the Waja was one to Abu. We're gonna have if you want to go with 3 weeks, come one, the catch on the end is for 1,100. I'm going down one. What's now? No, 1,000 and then 2,587 Ghana city. Okay, let me schedule. Why? I'm going to see what was the moment I can't put one. He's down one. I'm going to go. If you have been through there, I thought the long Abu.
Yes, man, Cham, Contempo. Good morning.
Good morning.
About Pamaminti way.
If I don't get me,
Debbie and you.
I didn't have a dear man and my money gave for my main friend William P. My friend Moses. If you say Ghana, Yankopon your my Ghana say Muslim. Osuma, I notice say, Omna be yen influence was Ghana first giant pet. COVID-19 a papa brawo aka na mahama na oswa na kayebewu the swan ye Ghana for sector omo ye adwuma na ye ntwi omo kan ni mu nyina sori ye papa sofo e sori den omo fu nti di omo bedie nti omo nyina ka bo ye campaign enne omo akomo no atu akuyafo ko ni bi na so ye me te papa to mean say mahama odi 6,000 ebe ma wo mu ye ni blood should na to fuck ko free ye na should be odi koko boy ko duru ye and so say enye ye 6,000 I pay dan card 6,000 one done no ade na done it so no what so ntimi to da okay 2,500
Yera say Obapa. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bachodi ni baby of frame fie. John Mamintio.
Okay, me that's it. Program ya me me aje ho. Bachodi ni pa.
Yetio.
Thank you, Lassie. Kukuna, Mahama, John Graham, one Mahama, heading. What is no? If you know, what is was small. It's the man or two, then, no.
Yati. Good morning, we didn't be afraid.
Good morning.
When you?
I said to say,
Yet you.
We got something of Francis Cocobain.
A Francis for Entiemo.
Near Chelsea, I did the say. And this one actually Hamanes Moka and to me Amaso. And I put you Amadema and people want to say, Yan Kia Humbo, the Kia Humbo, the Kia Pia, Vegetumeno. And this near party, it will put my Emma man and Coso a Basso. One somewhere can 24-hour economy, and who can't get it, and to a sermon, people for the Yan Kia Humbo. Who must say, Pia, Vegetumeno.
Yes, so you're say last caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Would you be afraid?
But I can give you some Western regions now.
Open it, you.
Yes, you know, or what do you my son to 2020? I won't say NDC, kwana da omu ya sindi o mo de da kan ti koko ni de mi ko da ka ko da ko ta ru sa sinche
koko ba kan go 1005 o nye koko kuali njiro we koko kuali a ga ga so go 1005 Gregory Maminti na
abu yeah parting words and look we commiserate with the cocoa farmers or you the ebese or a year na see in somewhere around 2025 January na 3,100 na scanner by 3,625 na this scanner plan now in just a matter of less than a year what catch all there look who's getting about 2,000 Ghana nyamo 2,587 Ghana cedi oh yo pa but I can only commiserate to them I can only condole with them now my on board look the NDC has never been an option. They have been very destructive, dishonest, and insincere when it comes issues with cocoa politics. One can one only hope and when the MPP comes to power, we will bring back the joy. I am a cocoa farmers. One day, then the cocoa bo no a 475 Ghana cedi, and then people would go do 3,100 Ghana cedi. Yes, or but I am never Benima. Yeah, make a 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. Nemum. My one cocoa farmers no would deserve no MPP number one. That is the only thing I can tell them. Now my catch on the when you they are going to endure webre. You're a Muhammad, I may catch you I am projecting that the thing will come around 2,300 to 2,000 Ghana cedi. In between that, Ababa into cocoa kwafuno once upon den. I hear them like make a gurabim, but that will be the reality. The prices there will remain there for some time. And sana you know opeja, no peja say you're a mama or the whisker mama. Quite apart from that, in Abu Mamintia will listen now with you a singing. Okay, may colleague be another menyankum or upon or friend Yakum. Or some sport we find survivor sport. Now also I'm for survivor. Yes. Into Michia Yaku or survivor sport. I upon one station why do or Michian pa also the show Ankasasu. Okay, Mr. Medas Papa Gregory. Nyamisha do a communication team member for NPP Takoradi Western region and papa so but we are pay now when you D and come fine somehow abap so you discuss wa frefon so yada mase papa na berema banana krodu ebupra enemy mena production crew na se wachemaba AS encho abna sewa amani ampon fei Samuel Jingo kwabna yaro mana prek ena afei usikane frimpon manson meda mase papa na this is the last match any mutim koma en week we mo nyame yadom a yes program for Friday ba dem say month we no etwifa so kakra but ye de beba nyame yadom a say abom nkare na ye wuntumi mu nsem na ye no radio no so ba nyame chade we are bringing it back on the TV ti nyame yadom this Wednesday wuntumi mu nsem will be live on Western Diamond Television. Best started from 5:30 p.m. up to 7 p.m. Oba pa Roma ebetena se na nsema do a edikaditi no wone mo edinkomo a social program betimi amata a lot. Enti nyame yadom a Wednesday 5:30 p.m. Bomadia na twembe wo television nsemu a wonte da ene nsemu a ehu nsemu a amanfo akatakata so nyina no yebebiebie so ofidiem ha woni na bedwafo betena se na wontumi mu nsem ye de aba 5:30 up to 7 p.m. na yetim komo ukuada ene efiada bia obehia yeni aba aroma na wodemo atena se yedim komo na dia kan de ma fa fridge mo say abuna radio no o from
nyame ya adomo a ngoma ye didie no ene Thursday no yes yeni ansie for na kasa omo say month na ebewuro mu no ombeko meeting
okay
that the decision they are going to discuss because ye neka nyese de kabi na ye nkotu ahe omo ana se yentum yes order from above yentum ndi atum ndi nkoma ye ne dieta na di nkomo no de ono ka chem na mekan
okay
say next month no be meeting say 3 months bia no January February March on be ntia no na on be discuss say on be go ahead say you know Fed keke ya press eba from say
okay
ntia press kwasra ya radio no beba
I see
nti dia ba nti you know the one aka say
listeners know
yes for sure nti dia ati o maka say match na on be meeting aftermath of the meeting na afin so yahunu dia betima ka after the radio
na see board wa be one
yes I think so that is the information we say it's a meeting probably the board meeting ebe so nti board no na on be ascertain say Mumu go ahead and I say bia mum go ahead so much and market here by the end of the match no na here baby are ready to fit with me abanafi abanti munya betre cause ba na ba how na more people are complaining ye nyina ya enye de pen no say the radio will be off but that is the hope omo ediaman so once again nyame yaduma Wednesday enti omampuntuo no nyame yaduma free sabia kwa de usikaba betenase that 4 up to 6. Name Wednesday and Friday. We scabba betenase up to 3 p.m. Now we 5 p.m. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now we probably as a busumeno yachemo we kura we nyame yadomo a next month ni wuremu a na take full force. We scabba betenase 3 p.m. up to 5 p.m. exclusive. Na when we din komo probably nisemo do a ekoso ni nyina no na yedidimu komo edi amama na aboa odon paso nso beba
I see
baba pa no mbana
manage mu pa
anajo
why bu movement
di anajo betimi abade a anajo baba discuss marriage and relationship matters they are fine you be invited Robert. I say a producer. I say Robert. Oma program nusu na no na. Obey. You see we are designing a program nipa be bro ha. Oma a victim. Obu ha na yedna obo asawe bra.
Correct.
Ube komno na nyu ono a. Obi na dada ne koye. All these people we have talked to them and some of them will come.
Oh I see.
Obu ha no wura in a situation bi mu a enya ne pe.
Yeah.
And we are situation telling live stories about what is going on in the life we live. We have talked to some of them and they are willing to come to share. Even say you will come and share with us to educate the public about certain works being dependent here. We have free Nigeria. And your dad and then the bag Ghana say maybe na oba ye ne awura sa adwuma no ya de 40,000 let be am ni di nkomo ya de 40,000 na atu ni tiri so maame no a ye na be se ne nsan o tua 40,000 wo ye adwuma sa wo ye sa sex trade no atua 40,000 e bi ye 60,000 e bi ye 30,000 o tua ansa na wo wi awade ne ho afri maame no ho na ono anso asa be se wo bi na se na de obenya no de abo no ho bra that is the work akwa so Takoradi ha o
yeah
30,000, 40,000 was the business. Whatever for Nigeria, 15 years, 18 years, 20 years, and on boss Abraham.
Wow.
Who's a young one? And Tisika, yet Shama for the we will invite some of them.
Okay.
To come to the platform, talk to them, no one say what they are going through. Was anyone one? A bit of free art, me Kobia, Nancy, last year to a bit of Ghana for me, no man could do bad. Yes, we are compared to Mamma. Ubekono yamfa no nko saa adwuma we bia na yedwo mo ye so it is going on and on and on in this country and you know we will be giving a platform for others to come to also serve with us kwanya bet ma faswa ibetimi na tutu honfo e wo saa society no a you find yourself in nyame yadomo a 5:30 Wednesday Shiaroma na onfa details ni na enfama other programs ni na stamps goes on from next month no you rin kakra na afi no ye de biase kakra politics na ebu amanfo aso de yes from kakra e be kakra no ba na hu be DJ I was here ma say papa go for sports no nyame yadmo a ebo eya 4 p.m. I see you from Pomanson now for Mampuntu so and Fantoaso and from once again God bless you I love you all bye bye